I don't know how well timed that was.
Boo.
I think we're working.
I think we're working.
I'm waiting for it to pop up on my end to know for sure. Can you see us? Can you hear us? We're having some technical issues.
Yeah, let us know if you can hear us and see us okay. And smoothly.
Yes,
All right,
yes,
cool.
yes. Okay. I can see and hear you. I can see and hear you. Hello. Oh, I have an ad. I always have ads.
Which is weird. There should be no ads on this thing. YouTube did this thing where like you can like have ads playing throughout the video, and we have all that stuff turned off. So I am hoping you guys shouldn't get any ads here.
It's not all the time, but
No.
I have my tablet here so I can see what you're seeing. And I just had an ad. So I usually get ads though, but not everybody does. It's different for everyone.
At least the start.
Yeah. Hi guys.
Welcome everyone.
Hello. Hello.
Ghost Club members, welcome.
Oh, I was gonna say something cute and I completely forgot already.
Tim C, happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween, darling.
It always cracks me up whenever like we'll say happy Halloween, and occasionally, especially in person, somebody be like, but it's not Halloween yet. And it's like,
Sarah!
You do not belong here. Sarah Davies.
It's
Dave,
always Halloween.
Dustin.
If you're
Rosie,
in this chat room,
Christina,
it is
Megan.
always Halloween.
I'm seeing a lot of new names here. A lot of first timers, or as we like to call them,
too.
Grim Up All Night Virgins.
Ayo.
As well as ghosts. Elvis Stooges, Betty Carlson. All right. Welcome.
Oh, that's so fast.
It's rolling, and we have a 30-second delay on it.
That just means there's a lot of people here.
Or maybe everybody just wants to come to watch The Craft.
Yeah, that's probably
The Craft. GP.
GP, thank you, darling. Hi.
First super chat. Well, thank you, GP. So here's the deal.
안녕하세요.
Tonight is Saturday night. I feel like we've been doing Grim Up All Nights most on Saturdays
hey,
anymore.
Super Gremlin. Hello, California Desert 661. Awesome.
Super Gremlin, thank you.
I almost said dessert because desert and dessert only have one different spelling, and ever since I was a little kid, I get those confused.
So tonight is another, dare I say, Grim All Night.
Hey.
Basically, if you were old enough to remember USA Up All Night, hosted by Gilbert Godfrey or Rhonda Shear.
Thank you, Michelle. Hi,
Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, Christina. We play movies just like them. A lot of the times we talk through the movies, but the movie is free. We have these little watch parties, which you all are a part of. And tonight we are watching The Craft.
My ears are so small this time.
Now, the link to tonight's movie
I love ASMR.
is pinned to the top of the chat, as well as in the description of the video that you're watching right now. It is free, but depending on where you are in the world, you might not be able to watch it. And I'm sorry about that. So feel free to rent it or purchase it, or maybe you even have it on disc, VHS, laser disc. Is it on laser disc? Probably not. And pop it in. We're going to watch it all here in about 25 minutes.
Batman says, also meeting you guys at Monsterpalooza. Thank you for taking a picture with me. Batman, were you Batman at Monsterpalooza? Because I can't tell from your profile who you are. And Trigonometry says, come explore the Bennington Triangle in Vermont. Love the channel. Thank you, sweetheart.
Well, thank you.
CG Guinness, thank you, darling. Debbie, we love you too, Debbie. Hi, sweetheart. I'm trying to keep an eye out for Batman. We took a lot of pictures, but I'm pretty good with faces. But your face on your profile is Batman, and I don't remember hugging a Batman. Maybe I did. Did I hug a Batman?
I don't know if we saw a Batman.
You know what?
I honestly
There's
can't tell.
There's a lot of people in costume. Sometimes I'm not sure. I feel like I hugged a Batman. You got me thinking now, man. You got me thinking. What were you wearing? That might not help. If it was a t-shirt, that's not going to help.
I lost my train of thought.
I hug so many Batmans, I forget. You know what? That sounds like an amazing problem to have. I like that. Bob! Hey, Bob!
Hey,
I haven't
Bob.
seen you in a minute. I don't remember you at the last one. Welcome back, sweetheart. Amory, hi, darling. It's so funny that you popped in and said hello because Thomas, welcome to the
Thank
Ghost
you,
Club,
Thomas.
sweetheart.
Welcome to the Ghost Club.
That was really great. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3. Welcome to the Ghost Club. Okay.
All right. So,
Shannon.
Thank you, Shannon.
I remember you, Shannon. I remember you.
So, Shannon. So, Jessica and I were thinking about this before. So the ghost.
Oh, you won't tell. Melvin. Ooh, we will have some. We're running low. We're almost out. Go for it.
Shannon. So we were thinking about. Jessica and I were talking about this. So for everybody who's here, Shannon, longtime follower, first time caller, hair club president, as well as a client.
Hola, Mexico, te amo.
Came to Monster Palooza. She was out here vacationing in Los Angeles, and we came back in time just for Monster Palooza. And she came to Monster Palooza, and she got to hang out with us for a little bit. And she was actually a little sad that she wasn't able to get a picture of Jessica being Jessica.
Hi, Megan.
It just so happened when she finally got to meet us after all this time, Jessica was being turned into the old hag. Pictures as well as in the video, and we are sorry about that. But you also have to think about this. Hey, you were one of the very few people in our world of YouTube that got to see that in person, got to hug Jessica in person dressed like that and get a picture.
That was really a once in a lifetime thing because I'll never be that character again.
And you were in the video.
Yeah.
Almost crying. We almost caught you with tears rolling down your face. So you got something very, 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 very special that will never ever happen again.
I always confuse that one too. Twerking the old hack. I did a little. It was difficult, but I kind of made it bounce a little bit. Yeah.
All right. So 547 people in this room tonight. Woo! I'm seeing a lot of new names. A lot of old names that I haven't seen in a long time. Who here is this their very first Grim Up All Night watch party? Who here is a Grim Up All Night virgin? First timers, raise your hand so we can see them. If you raise your hand watching this, shame on you because we really can't see it. Just type yes.
We can. Oh, Unicorn, welcome to the Ghost Club, sweetie. I saw that you joined earlier. I wasn't able to respond yet.
So here's how our Up All Nights work, or watch parties. A lot of people do different watch parties differently. Some people, they have this and they play the movie. They have the movie playing behind them. We don't do that. Instead, we have a free link. I already told you where it's at, pinned to the top of the chat, as well as in the description of the video that you're watching right now.
You may have to scroll up to find it in the chat. Maybe see at the very, very top.
In order for tonight's watch party to work, I'm talking to you, virgins. You need 2 devices. One to watch us, and one to watch the movie. 2 TVs, 2 phones, 2 tablets, 2 screens, 2 browsers.
A Switch and a phone.
Yes.
A Switch and a tablet. A Switch and a computer.
If you live really close to your neighbor and your houses are really close together, you can do it poltergeist style and have them watch something on their TV and you watch something on your TV. And you can just flick each other off with a flicker, not with your fingers. Be kind.
I feel like a lot of people do that in New York because the buildings are so close together that you can basically watch each other's television.
It could happen.
Yeah.
I like a poltergeist style. If you live close to somebody, you have to have poltergeist style parties.
Instead of the pew pew, because
my kids I want to watch the game.
It's a clicker, or for you non-Midwesterners, a remote.
I did say 2 tabs, John. Now, if you want to say screw the Grims, don't want to do this, and you just want to watch the movie, you can.
It just says team member. Does my name show? Team member.
Oh. And if you want to just say, screw the movie, I've seen it 1,000 times, I'm just going to watch the Grims, you're more than welcome to. Yes. We are here. We're going to talk your ear off. We'll try to answer questions, and we're going to talk about some things. Also, which leads me to say this. Speaking of watching this movie 1,000 times, do you know the last time that you and I watched this movie? I'll also open this up to the Caldies. The Caldies. When was the last time we watched The Craft?
Were we with the Caldies? Bun Buns? And did we watch The Craft together? I don't think so.
We did.
We did not.
We did.
We
They
did?
invited us. Our friends, the Caldies, invited us to the Old World Emporium in Santa Clarita with the old witch store, and we watched the Craft in a witch store.
No, we've watched it since then.
No, that was the last. That was
Really?
the only
That
time
was-
we watched it.
Really?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Wow. That
Crazy.
was like a year ago.
So it has been a
Longer.
while, and
That place was cool.
recently we met
Cindy!
Nancy
dear.
herself. She was absolutely phenomenal. We've talked
She's
to
a
her.
doll. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, we've seen this movie quite a bit.
We Fruza Bulk, for all of you who don't know who she is. We had a little chat about cross-country driving.
Yes,
She
refuses to fly. She drives everywhere like us, but we fly too.
it was so sweet because we got our signature from her, and I just thought that she was going to be like in and out. I didn't have her sign something from the Craft because we already
We
own
have
something for
something,
that.
yeah.
I had her sign for The Return to Oz, and we struck up a conversation, which I was not expecting. I thought it was just gonna be like sign and we're gone, right? Because we were really, really nervous. And she was the sweetest I've ever experienced with someone. The only one who could top her in sweetness meter,
Billy Zane.
no. Doug Jones.
Doug Jones is awesome.
Doug Jones. That man
Hi, Bryce.
is like a tall, skinny cherub. Which is an oxymoron, I realize. But oh my gosh, like he makes you feel like you're just part of the family and so precious. And he hugged our faces. How can you not love him?
All right. So, okay. Now's the time. Julia Stiles. Aaron, you had to bring up Julia Stiles. Darn you to heck.
Mashed potato face.
So, we have now's the time for news. We should have somebody off camera and the whole job. We're going to hire somebody to stand off
Flashcards.
camera. No, to have a newspaper. And every time
Oh.
we say news, they just throw it across the screen. It's a newspaper.
I can do that.
You'd be the newspaper person.
I could do that.
You can do that.
Oh, Carl Urban. Was he the sweetest thing ever? Oh,
We can get
I'd
one of
love to meet him.
those newspaper dog toys. So every time there's news, we squeeze it. So people who are watching with the dogs will start going crazy. Right? So look at that. Bird will entertain
Dad,
you and
where
your
is
pet.
it?
Yeah.
I heard it.
So
That's my dog impression of a dog hearing a toy.
finally, we love them to death, but Days of the Dead Indianapolis has announced us. So we can officially say we are going to be there. We leave Los Angeles on the 18th. We'll be back right around
Mid-July.
mid-July.
In time for your birthday.
My birthday's July 12th. Ooh.
We're going to be home for like a few days and then we leave for his birthday because we're going
Yes.
someplace special for his birthday.
Spooktacular.
We are turning it into a video, so I'm not telling you yet.
Yes, it's a big
But
secret.
you're going to
big
like
secret.
it.
Some people have asked us if we are going to make an appearance,
love
if we're going to
you.
show up at Mad Monster Party in Arizona.
Home is Hollywood, California.
Yes,
We
Hollywood.
love it here.
Glendale, Arizona, which is one of my favorite cities in the United States, only because it is featured on the TV show Cops quite a bit.
I have a purse.
Glendale, Arizona. What?
Someone said they love my purr sound. Did I do
Purr.
a purr?
I don't know.
I wasn't paying attention.
Dean Maloney. Hi, will you be going to Halloween 45 convention? We will not. No.
We will be someplace very special while that's happening. As sad as we are to miss it,
We'll be out of the country.
we will be out of the country.
We'll be out of the country on the run. Like
We'll
two
be in
people.
England.
Crazy. Yes. Well, we might. Okay. So England.
We'll be in Europe.
We'll be in Europe. We might be in England still. We might be in Scotland. I don't
remember
really
what the
know
day
just
is
quite
for
yet.
Halloween 45. I don't know the
Yeah.
exact date that is.
But I know we won't be here.
Yeah, no, we're landing in England and then we're gonna hop, skip, and a jump around from London to different parts of Scotland.
London, Scotland, France, Germany.
We're going to Paris
We're going to Germany.
and Germany.
Yeah. We got some crazy
Yeah.
things planned for Germany.
Yes, we'll have a booth at Day of the Dead, Indianapolis.
Yes.
Yes.
Will you do a Lane Staley video from Alice in Chains if you can find his grave? Of
Was
course,
he cremated?
I think he might have been cremated. I don't know.
Mm,
We contemplated doing a video on Alice in Chains while we were in
Maybe.
Seattle, but we were only
Maybe
in there
kitty
for a
cat.
short amount of time. We had to cut it short because of Mad Monster Party. Our friend
Someone said he's cremated.
wanted us to be there, so we made it down there. So we cut our time short. I am working on 2 really, really big filming location videos right now, and hopefully in the next couple of days we'll have the first one out.
Grimm's on the run. Grimm's on the run. I like it. I like it.
So yeah, as of right now, that is the only one. So Mad Monster Party Arizona, Glendale, Arizona. We're probably going to show up for a day.
Oh, that's
to
right.
meet Robert Englund.
Yeah.
I don't know which day we're going to be there yet. We shall see. But we
Chino.
have some things planned.
At some point, Vulgar Picture, you know what? We keep meaning to spend a Halloween here in Los Angeles, and 3 years running now, we have not been in California for the haunt season.
We will be here up until September 20th. We leave for Europe on September 20th.
Oh no, I don't have a beverage.
Beverage.
Okay.
Grab your Feruza bulk autographs.
Okay.
I think that's pretty much about it when it comes to news. This week has been kind of like relaxing, gearing up for a lot of really, really big stuff. We've been home. We had a Disney day yesterday. We tried going to Universal today, and then we realized it's Saturday. And that's screwed up.
Oh my God.
So we decided not to.
They were packed.
Yeah.
We didn't even get inside the park, just the parking garage itself.
We didn't even get out of the car.
No.
We pulled in, looked for a parking spot, found one, and went, no, we're gone.
Well, we didn't even find a parking spot. We were driving around trying to find one. Imagine not being able to find a parking spot in a massive parking garage because you're at a theme park. That's when you know, just avoid it. Just come back on a weekend or a weekday. Come back on Tuesday.
Real quick. Movie's going to start in a couple minutes. It's 8:26 on our time. Josh, thank you. I called off work to watch y'all. That's right. Always call off work, or if we put a video out while you're working, go to the bathroom. Hide in the stall, pretending like you're doing a number 2, and watch the video. And when you come back, say, hey, boss, I'm sorry. I'm feeling a little sick to my stomach. Then go home and watch more. See how that works? It's all cause and effect. All right. Real quick. You may have noticed a bunch of people doing super chats. Thank you very, very much. We hate talking about this kind of stuff, but we're going to do it. You may notice in our videos, we say this all the time. We never say things like, if you want to see more videos like this, hit the bell, subscribe, watch this and that. Instead, we say things like, share us with your grandma. Your grandma would really love us.
It's so good. Everyone's like, Dr. Pepper Strawberry. Yeah, it's so good.
We also say things like, hey, we have Cameo. We will hire us to officiate your wedding or your funeral. I love
your grandma.
Yeah, your grandma, funerals, this
Tell
and that.
her I love her.
In the description of all of our videos, including this one, you will find links.
Oh, that's cool, Crazy Horse. I'm kind of jealous.
Such as our official website, where you cannot buy merchandise because it is closed because we've been traveling a lot.
Great grandfather is German.
Floyd, thank you. Keep up the great work.
Thank you, Floyd.
So you can't buy any merchandise because our store is closed because we're traveling. I'm sorry. 2.
Hello, Germany. Hello.
You can order a Cameo, a personalized video message straight to you for your special occasion or a sad occasion.
I sing happy birthday a lot.
Yeah. We haven't done any funerals. I want to do a funeral.
That feels kind of weird. I would not know what to say. Unless it was someone who had a great sense of humor, then we are so there.
Right?
Kylie, welcome to the Ghost Club,
welcome to the Ghost Club. Speaking of, also, we have this cute little thing where you can become a Ghost Club member, where you get a neat little icon next to all of everything you do on YouTube. And get early access to the videos as well as behind the scenes stuff. And also, so you check it out.
You know what? You could always fake your funeral or pretend like it's your funeral, and we could say something for your funeral. That way you get to see it.
MB1 Bumper will go to your funeral.
Joey just said the sweetest thing. He said, hey guys, love watching your watch parties. It's something I look forward to when y'all have a chance to do them. I just want y'all to know how much I respect what y'all do, and happy Halloween.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Oh, okay. Movie's going to start. We have, I'm going to pull them up here. All right. So while we were at Monster Palooza, we were really excited about meeting Robert Englund. And last minute, Robert Englund canceled. And it just so happens somebody who was also there to see Robert Englund was also there to see us. Meaning, thank you for being a fan of us as well as Robert Englund.
Warm.
It's quite honored. So they brought a gift to give to Robert Englund, and he wasn't there. So they gave the gift to us. And it has Robert Englund's face painted all over it, which makes it even more special. But a huge thank you to Salem Spooky Snacks.
Oh,
Salem Spooky Snacks. You can find them. Oh, you can't see that. Salem Spooky Snacks on Instagram. Salem's Spooky Snacks, who make, go ahead, pull it up. It's almost like one of those like Easter baskets that you buy. We don't usually do snacks, but this is really cool. It comes with popcorn dripped with blood. Go ahead and open it up because you're going to see Freddy Krueger all over everything.
I was waiting to open this. I wasn't going to do it till our next live. I haven't looked in here at all.
She's like, oh, this is for you. And we were so blown away by it that we decided we're going to do a live tonight based solely on this.
Put you on the spot.
Yes. I know the movie's going to start in just a moment. Don't do it just yet. Salem's
Danny. We still love Danny's.
Danny's Spooky Treats is awesome too.
Yeah, Danny's Spooky Treats does.
It's completely different than
homemade
this.
chamoy.
This is just more packaging. Michael, this time you got to get a grim interview with Tim Capello and Jason Patrick. Also, congrats, Shannon, for finally meeting the GLC and being in the video.
I'm going to pull it out. That's what she said. Oh, that's what he said.
Snacks.
So
we got, I think it's
all themed.
I think this is popcorn.
Oh, it does. It says right there.
Oh yeah, popcorn. And
it looks like Robert Englund's face when he's Freddy Krueger.
So they packaged all this stuff. So Robert Englund, if you're watching this, we got your snacks.
We got you snacks.
And you can suck it. It's all right. I'll share it with you. Robert. Look at this. Mm-ms. We don't call them M&Ms here. We call them mm-ms. Elm Street. They're Elm Streets. We got Hershey bars. I love it.
Thank you, Tamara.
Thank you, Tamara.
Hi, darling. Thank you.
More popcorn. Chick-ping. And I mean, there's a lot of candy in here. Holy crap. Skittles. More mm-ms. And what is this?
I bet you Ring Pop.
Ring Pop.
Yeah. Got it.
Ring Pop. I would like to see Freddy Krueger put a ring pop on his knife finger. I'm just saying.
I would love to see that.
So thank you very much, Salem's Spooky Snacks.
Oh. Congratulations. I'm so proud of you. Tiger Time says, I loved you guys before I started high school. Now, fast forward, I'm graduating next year.
Nice.
It's like our baby grew up.
Thank you, Tiger Time.
My baby grew up.
That's part of the Grimm family right there.
My little gremlin.
I gotta open it.
My little grim ghoul.
Congrats, Tiger. Everybody say congrats, Tiger.
Congrats,
Tiger Time.
Tiger.
Or else.
Also, I just want to point out.
Oh, look at this. Look, it's basically it's like a skin, no pun intended.
Oh, that's so cool.
So it's packaged stuff.
Ah, I like it. We actually were given a little gift bag from another person who did something similar, but we didn't get to catch her name. Monsterpalooza is really crazy. You kind of like
we're starting the movie
each
after
other,
this.
but you run into each other as you're both going opposite directions, trying to get in somebody's line, so you can stand there for 3 hours to get their signature. So she gave us a bag, and it also had some snacks in it, but it had us on the label. Look at that. That's Cheetos. And I like it because this one's pink. I love pink. And then a couple of cute little airheads.
Right?
How cute is that? Thank you. If you're watching, thank you.
Thank you, Joey.
I love airheads. I have not tried hot Cheetos yet. I like Andy's hot fries. There's like a slight taste difference between Cheetos hot fries and Andy's hot fries. I think I like Andy's better. But, okay. I want someone to do this challenge. I used to do this all the time as a kid, and he's never heard of it. What you do is you get a bag of either Flaming Hot Cheetos or Andy's hot fries. You
Movie's coming,
shove your
Sunshine
face,
Life.
You eat a whole bunch really fast, so your mouth's really, really hot. You're burning, right? And you also have to have a Slurpee. So your mouth is burning, and then you drink the Slurpee really fast to quench the burn, but now you have brain freeze. Tell me I'm not the only one. This is a literal like thing we used to do when we were kids. It was hilarious.
So we're running a little bit late.
It did make your head explode. Yeah, it's great though.
The movie's getting ready to start right now.
Yeah.
Does everybody know where the movie link is? 719. The link to tonight's movie pinned to the top of the chat as well as in the description below. Go ahead and find it. It'll say tonight's free movie. Don't watch until we all get together. If you already started watching it, so be it.
I'm the only one. Okay.
I'm gonna do a 3, 2, 1. I already did it. You should have been playing.
Ayo.
Don't play the movie. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Hit play. There are going to be some ads because it is Tubi. If you can't watch it in your country, I do apologize. We can't make everybody happy.
Am I really the only one who's ever done that? Like me and my group of friends used to do that all the time. We would do it together. Really? I feel suspicious that I'm the only one. Okay, Amanda did it.
Again, you will not be seeing the movie in this screen. You need to be having a second device open. The link is in that, or you can, it's free on Tubi. Pop it in.
I don't know, kids do the weirdest things, but I like even have right now a whole 2 bowls of food just sitting here. This one's chips. You can't see it. It's just chips. And this one is strawberries and caramel chocolate cookies because if you guys don't know me by now, my one, I don't know, unicorn candy that I can't get all the time is chocolate covered strawberries. I die for chocolate covered strawberries. I love them so much. So this was like the closest I could get to it. But I needed a little bit of saltiness to help with the sweetness.
HFX, Jesse, K0BE, Kobe. What part of Canada are you from? HFX. We are going to be in Canada, in Toronto, for about 2 weeks, filming in the Toronto area.
We just started, Curtis. We just press play.
Yeah, Curtis, just playing.
Just press play.
Just started. I'll tell you where we're at. 1 minute, 10 seconds.
I did try to make chocolate covered strawberries. It went really, really badly. I didn't know it could go that badly, but it did. Hi, Nova Scotia. I think Nova Scotia is on the other end of Canada.
Is anybody else here watching Eurovision or did watch Eurovision? We've been watching on Peacock or Paramount, whatever.
We're addicted to Eurovision. These things are huge.
I would like to go to Eurovision's final next year. I think it's being, where's it being held at? Iceland? Or Sweden or some shit? Some crap?
I think when they were doing my makeup at Monsterpalooza, I think it took about 3 hours.
Yes, 3 hours. Although we did start earlier just so they can fit Jessica's teeth for her and try on the costumes and the fat suit to make sure everything was fine.
Outside of the convention. And when they did my makeup as the vampire that you've seen on like our Instagram and everything.
Matthew Brown? Thank you. I'm glad you liked it.
6 hours.
Oh, so, okay, so... we plan videos, right?
Sometimes.
We plan as much as we possibly can, especially if we go on a road trip. But whenever we're here in Hollywood, whenever we're home, a lot of times it's whatever we're feeling that day. We might plan for something and we get there and go, you know what, let's do this tomorrow. Let's go do this one. Or I wake up in the morning and go, you know what, today would be a fun day. Let's go do this. I read this or I had a dream about this. So the other day.
Totally, Kate.
Jessica and I, would you both go see SNL in person? Heckins, yeah. The other day, Jessica and I went grocery shopping. And I'm not going to tell you what the video is going to be about, but we went grocery shopping at a store that we go buy groceries at here in Hollywood. Right? And we're walking towards the store, and I'm like, this place looks really, really familiar. So we pulled up a picture. And there's a very, very popular meme, right? It's a very popular meme. Like if I were to tell you what this is, you'd be like, That's funny as hell. I can't believe you guys are going to do this video. But we found the location of a very popular meme, and we're going to do a video on this picture. It might get us beat up. The person who he might watch it and go, that's it. Grim Life is going down. So I just a heads up. When you see it, you're going to know what I'm talking about, and you're going to laugh. You're going to really laugh.
It's funny because someone just asked for our videos, are they scripted and do we go off of cue cards or something like that? No.
100% off the cuff. We make it up as we go.
Yeah.
In fact, Dan, the guy who did your makeup, when we were walking back to the makeup chair for the end of the video, whenever you saw Paulina, the girl with the purple hair, up like she was looking in the vanity mirror, he asked, I was like, we're gonna all go back there, we're all gonna be in the video for the closing. And he said, well, what are you gonna do? And I said, I don't know. I'm looking, just kind of making it up as we walk over to the thing. And he was like, what? Like, just whatever happens. And I like to,
that's what we do.
Yeah, I like to say that we're like the Ed Wood of YouTube. We just make it up whenever it happens.
We often say we're one-shot wonders because unless we trip over our words or we get tongue-tied or something, one shot, we're done. We're moving on.
Yeah.
Or unless we're like, oh, I think I said the name wrong, or maybe I said the date wrong, or oops, I tripped while I was walking. That's all things that you need to redo. But like most of the time, we just do one take and we move on because when we're doing these videos with a lot of these locations, they take days.
Thank you, Jason.
And if you keep redoing something over and over and over, then it turns into a week. So we try to keep it as just moving on. That was great. We're moving on. Thank you, Jason.
Ad lib and improv professionals. Well, thank you, Doug. I mean, sometimes you kind of have to, think things through and stuff. But most of the time, it just, whatever we're feeling. And that's one of the reasons why we say that we never film anything that we're not passionate about.
Yeah.
If we're like, if this is a horrible thing, we're not interested in it, we're not going to do a video on it. So many Ghost Club members. I'm seeing all these ghosts everywhere, and I'm like, holy heckins.
I love it.
Thank you all for your support and being for being members of the afterlife.
We love you guys. We really do. Mopop was awesome, right? Mopop was great. For the ones who kept saying thank you for the Coraline exhibit, that was Mopop. You can go there. Tickets are not that pricey, but if you
$30 a person,
which is kind of average.
Yeah,
I think.
But then they get you with the parking, so it's like $30. But
you don't have to park where we parked.
No. We parked right next to Mopop, like right next to it. You could park other places which are slightly cheaper, maybe like 20 or 25, but still. But you said, so I think there's an early bird special of only like an hour or two, right?
Yeah, so if you get in really early in the morning, you can get like $15 all day parking, but you have to be there by like 9 a.m.
Yeah, which is unheard of, especially if everything else.
I missed it by like 10 minutes. Yeah. I was so mad.
Randy Doyle, hey, all of the big YouTube movies location guys just got together. How come you didn't hang out with them?
Who? What?
Scott on Tape and a bunch of other people did something at the Roosevelt. We were busy.
Oh no, Jacqueline, you ate a spider.
We were busy creating content.
Wait, I don't even think we were in town.
Well, no, it was happening. It was happening whenever whenever we were filming Midsummer Scream. Timestamp. That's another thing. So 8 minutes and 15 seconds. 8 minutes, 18 seconds.
It's ruffled chips. They're crunchy.
There's a lot of people that like. We travel a lot, and even whenever we're not traveling, we find ourselves still traveling, and
even when we don't mean to.
Yeah. And we want to get together with a bunch of people. It's even really hard for us to like sit down with friends. The Qualities know this. And and some other people where in
Our
order
besties.
for us to like actually hang out, we have to schedule it in, which sounds freaking horrible. Like I remember there was a time where it was like you just, what do you want to do today? I don't know. Let's go, whatever.
I have like 3 friends right now who live here in California who I am literally planning out having dinners with in our calendar because our calendar is so full and it changes on without notice.
Yeah.
We might do it, Cat Mom. We might.
What's that?
Nessie.
Oh, there is a Nessie video coming, and there's 4 other videos in the area that are going to be coming too.
Huge.
Yeah.
Of
course, anybody who's a content creator, really that has something to do with horror, we want to work with. We're all about helping the horror community grow, whether it's like filming locations or anything like that. You may notice that like we kind of
we're working on it, Sarah.
We tilt more towards the darker side of things, and anything that's in our wheelhouse, we'd like to do things with. But it's hard pinpointing us down. Hard. Usually, whenever you see a video, we're a week. Yeah. Just say it. We do still live in Los Angeles, Randy. We live right in the heart of Hollywood. Open up your map system and type in Hollywood, California. Right there in the center. That's us.
Oh, thank you, Charlie.
Yeah, Liz. Adam's a good friend. We talked to Adam for a little bit.
We will not have the pink shirts at Indianapolis, unfortunately, no. Melvin. Thank you, sweetheart. Those are being made right now.
Yeah. Which is funny because they're made in Chicago, and we're hoping that we're going to be able to pick them up while we're driving in that area because we are driving to Indianapolis, but we're not going to be able to. Too many deadlines, so we're going to have them shipped back here.
They won't be ready yet.
Yeah.
The people who make our shirts are really great guys. They run the horror house. But, we're not their only customers, so we have an order in, but it won't be ready for us to go and pick up by the time we get there, but that's okay. We'll have them soon, though.
Robert Tucker, you better go to Days of the Dead, Indianapolis. There's a whole bunch of awesome content, awesome people that are going to be there, and we're lucky enough to be a part of that. Somebody asked if I'd ever be interested in having makeup or special effects done on me. Yeah, of course.
Hi, Italy.
It just so happens that both times that Jessica's had her makeup done or she's been turned into monsters, they asked for both of us to have it done. And I opted out only so I can film and capture everything.
They were all this big too. I got them at Whole Foods. That's what made me buy them. Yeah, right, Floyd. I know. I love that. And the funny thing is, all of you guys are saying something at the same time. Is that it's the music from Charmed, and we're wondering if this movie inspired Charmed. It very well could have, because it's kind of a coincidence, right?
Yeah.
But I don't remember when it was that they lost the rights to use that song, the television show Charmed. I know they use it for sure in the first season. Or maybe they didn't lose the rights to use it until they put out the DVDs. And then you'll notice that the intro changes after I think the second season or something like that. I don't remember. It's been a long time since I pulled out the CDs.
Christina asked, any Salem updates? No, we are not going to be at Salem at all for the rest of the year. We have other things planned. We've tried. We wanted to in the month of June, the month that we're in now, but we can't make it happen. So we're going to have to pass on that. Nate asks if we'd ever travel anywhere to make videos like Africa or South America. Of course. Would absolutely love it.
I would love to.
We always say this, that there's so much happening in the world. When it comes to history, it's constantly being made, and there's so much out there. There's a lot of channels that at some point we will revisit things. But we don't like to go and revisit old locations. Maybe occasionally, but we are getting ready to head to England, Scotland, Germany, and France to film. And I mean, I like that idea, right? Instead of going, you know what, let's go back to wiki watching mermaids in Florida. It's like, well, instead of doing that, let's spend our time going to Europe.
There's places that we will probably revisit because when we first started doing the channel, we were just filming on our cell phone. And we've grown over time. You know, there's habits we have while filming that we prefer now because we've learned over time. So it'd be nice to maybe go back and do something again, say like the slosh furnaces. Sloss furnaces? I can't say it.
Sloss furnaces.
You say it.
Yeah, sloss.
The Sloss furnaces, because that was one of the videos we did so long ago that the camera we have now would be so much better. But I mean, that's like a 6-year-old video. So like some of the old stuff we might revisit kind of thing. But if we just went someplace like last year, we're not going to go revisit. Oh, thank you, Summerland. We deserve a series. We used to live in Savannah, Georgia. We love it there. It's so pretty. We got married there. Do you guys have anything planned in the Dallas area in the future? Jason asks.
No. We originally were planning on going to Days of the Dead Houston, but we're going to be in Europe because I think it's like September 29th through August 1st or September 28th. I don't know. Is it 30 days in September? September 30th?
I've never been able to remember which months have how many days.
So as of right now, we have nothing planned in Texas.
Probably not at least for the rest of the year.
Yeah, not for the rest of the year. We're completely booked up.
I will tell you this. I saw a question fly by, and I didn't get to see who asked it. What we're going to dress up as for Halloween. We are going to spend Halloween day, so Halloween night, at Disneyland Paris.
Devil's Night and Halloween.
So we're going to spend Halloween at Disney again because we almost always spend Halloween at Disney. And we're going to be in Europe, and we're like, we can't pass up on this opportunity. Like, this is so perfect. We can't pass up on it. So
Mark says, skin secrets. You both look awesome. I'm going to say lighting.
I don't know, my genetics, I guess, because in the video where I got turned into a witch, most of the comments are like, oh my God, just his bone structure. And it's like, I was just born with it, man. Like, thank you. I look like my dad, and his family's from Norway. So,
Michelle says,
yay.
What did Michelle say?
Where?
Did Michael and Jessica forgot filming locations to the Twilight movies?
Never.
No. We did let people know that we did tell people that we did the filming locations to Twilight. That was 5 days of filming. 5 full days of filming. And I'm currently editing it now. Yeah. So it is coming. I will say this. There are other people that have done snippets, or they have done Twilight filming location videos before. Not like we've done. We dove really deep. I'm talking like deeper than any normal person would ever think about diving deep for Twilight. And we found some things that you've never seen before since the movie came out. And whether you like the movie or not, I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. If you hate the movie Twilight,
this is not the video for you.
What?
If they hate Twilight, it's not the video for them. We go to so many places.
No, what I was gonna say is, if you hate the movie Twilight, especially because of sparkling vampires, please do yourself a favor and watch our video anyway.
Thank you, Joey.
Because it's the scenery, the places that we went to are beyond beautiful. When you see them in the movie and you go, wow, that place must be fake. They had to have built that. Every place that they chose was 100% real, and it's as enchanting as you think it would be. So even if you hate it, please watch our video. I'm not saying that because of numbers. I'm just saying, just do yourself a favor. It's a trip. It'll blow your mind.
I know, they're all this big. I got more. They're huge. I just got them at Whole Foods. I don't know why they're this big. They all were. Oh my God. Our autograph collection is so massive.
It's a little bit over. I just told Jessica we have like binders full, and I just told Jessica the other day that we need to order more binders.
Those museum quality, so it's like acid free paper and stuff like that, so your signature won't get stuck to the plastic. It's just a basic company. I don't remember what they're called. It was like just Profolio, something like that.
Yeah, something like that. I have everything put away.
Yum. Oh, happy birthday, Michaela.
Are we going to Midsummer Scream? Maybe.
Maybe. If they announce this, we'll go.
Yeah. So technically we're supposed to be, but we're still waiting on confirmation. So I can't guarantee
we have a commercial.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we have a commercial. But you'll hear it from us officially on our social media before any of that. So
we're going to visit some really cool places in Germany, Floyd. I don't know that we'll get around to some of the horror stories yet, but some horror movies you will definitely see. And now that I've had all that sweetness, I need some salt. This is how my brain likes to work. Now I have chips in. Someone said they wanted to see because I didn't get around to showing it. I'll show it really quickly since we're on commercial. So my thing to collect
no spooky empires
is press kits. Michael likes doing posters, like original movie posters. Especially
Roxanne, hold that thought.
The quads. And I like to do press kits. So I have a press kit of Return to Oz. This is one of the official pictures that comes in the press kit that she signed. And then, of course, I had to have her sign the cover to the press kit. And that's what I got signed for Return to Oz.
So, Roxanne, when you told her about it, did she be like, oh, I love Grim Life Collective? Just lie and say yes.
Robin Tooney. Who's Robin Tooney?
It's her.
Oh, I saw that picture.
She's in the movie.
That's a really good picture. I don't know her name. Jason says, big home haunt guy here. Are you guys ever home on Halloween to do your own home haunt? Man, I wish. They don't do trick-or-treating. We're in a building. They don't do trick-or-treating here. Thank you, Jason, by the way.
Thank you, Jason.
Oh, that's also Super Gremlin. I think I have it on Blu-ray. Which Casper did you get? Thank you, Blitz.
Blitz621. Frank Thompson. Great to see you guys tonight. Thank you for being here.
You too.
Shave your beard. Just kidding.
Don't do it.
Shave your beard and glue it to your toes, and then show your grandmother. Say, look how.
I don't think his grandma's around anymore.
Well, show it to somebody else's grandmother. Just take off your shoes and show some random lady, some random grandmother your hairy feet. Don't do that. Please don't do that.
Why do you always seem to miss Robert Englund when you go to events? I don't know, man.
Maybe he cancels because he knows we're going to be there. He's like, God damn, those grim people eating M&Ms with my name on it.
Third time we've gone to see him at something, and he's either canceled or I don't know.
Don't do that, Frank. Well, thank you, Roxanne. Thank you.
Yeah, and the thing is that thank you, Blake.
Alice, we did. We have a collection of your drawings, Alice, and thank you. And Alice, just like Shannon, Alice, you're in that video too.
Nope, Hollywood is a permanent home for sure.
We have not met Tim Burton.
Oh God, I'd probably pee myself if I met Tim Burton. I'd be a blithering idiot. And
let me say this, guys. Paul, thank you for saying this. Paul says, "Sorry, I can't donate. I'm poor. Sorry."
Thank you, Joey.
But I love your videos. Don't ever feel like you have to donate or you have to buy a shirt.
Oh God, Brent.
Just the fact that you guys watch the videos is more than enough. More than enough. All these super chats and joining Ghost Club, that's all extra.
Don't ever feel bad for not being able to contribute in a monetary way. Thank you guys so much for what you do, but please don't feel bad about it.
All we care about is you here.
Our videos is wonderful. I want to answer this as a together question instead of a separate question. Brent says, you're stuck on an island quick. What 5 movies do you grab? Because that's all you can grab. So quick
Scream series.
Scream, Halloween.
Halloween. Can I just bring 5
Legend?
copies of Jason X?
Legend,
Jason in
maybe?
Space is awesome. No, it's not.
Bliss says, "Can you review Signs?" Love you. Love you too, honey.
Review Signs.
The movie.
Oh, I thought you wanted me to like go outside, stand on the sidewalk, and just point the camera at a stop sign
Like,
and be like, "Well, it's red."
Do you want us to tell you right now what we think about Signs, the movie? Or are you wanting us to do a video reviewing Signs? We don't really do movie reviews. I just want to clarify. Did you like the pumpkin head picture?
Thank you.
I gave
Yes.
Michael? Those two sketches were awesome. That one. Yes, they were wonderful. Thank you so much. We got 3 out. We lost on the.
What did we watch recently?
These are not my natural nails. No way.
Speaking of, so we watched Hypnotic.
I liked it.
With
It
Ben
felt very
Affleck.
90s. It was a very 90s movie, and I love that.
Christina, yeah, we went down to Amoeba, and they had recently Tupac got a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, and everybody, I'm talking like everybody's out. So we had to snap a picture. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
And a copy of Bloody Kisses CD. Mine would be October Rust. I love Bloody Kisses, but October Rust, like,
Oh, thank you,
it kills
Jason.
me every time.
Seriously, but yeah,
Thank you, Jason. Thank you, sweetheart. That's so
Just-
very nice, sweetheart.
Just watch the videos and show up when we do lives if you can.
I like the Pope's. Sorry, Frank. I just yelled at you a little bit. I really enjoyed the Pope's Exorcist. Michael really loves religious horror. I love the Pope's Exorcist. I can't say that word. Exorcist. I think it was kind of fresh, and they did a great job.
I like the Pope's exercise bike.
What is the most memorable place you have visited? I want to say right out, the one that always jumps to mind, because I mean, Jesus, the whole damn day, it was the Surf Ballroom. That was a really emotionally connected place for us to visit. However, we did just recently get to visit Stu's house from Scream, and we had a whammy of a time. That was really, really great.
Every video we put out has been, it's like another nerve ending. You know what I mean? It's like it's an extension of us. I don't be sound all like philosophical and stuff like that. But like there's one that's coming up that it might not be the best video, but like whenever we stayed before we came back, I'm not going to say the castle. We'll say the castle.
Oh God, I can't wait to go back there.
That was breathtaking.
Oh, we haven't put that video out yet.
We haven't put that out yet. No.
Beautiful. You guys are gonna love it. I can't wait until we go back there. It was a great place, and I don't want to ruin it, but it was amazing, and I can't wait for you guys to see it.
We did see Renfield, and we own it now too.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, David.
I even got the LP just got released, and we bought that too.
Yes.
We do not have a link to our t-shirts right now. We're working on a new color shirt, so probably won't have the shop back up until we get those, because I'm discontinuing the orange and the green shirts, and I had to put in a new order for the white and the new pink color. Hi, Kai. What are our favorite LA haunts?
Jeremy Fowler, wait, I'm new here. Aren't we watching and talking about the movie? It's a watch party hangout. The link is pinned to the top of the chat as well as in the description below. You need two devices to watch the movie and hang out with us. Or you can say screw the movie and hang out with us, or hang out with us and say screw the movie.
Thank you, Molly.
We do things a little bit different. It's more of just like a watch party hangout. Put it on in the background, hang out together, and just yeah.
I think some of our favorite LA haunts, the first one that comes to mind, I don't know if you mean like haunted house, because we haven't really been to any here.
Yes, Victoria, the movie is started. Our timestamp is 25 minutes and 30 seconds.
Missing
the
Museum.
link
Oh my
is
God.
pinned to the top. It'll say tonight's free movie link, or it's also in the description below. So you need two devices, one to watch us and one to watch that.
Mystic Museum is one of our favorite places to go here in LA.
Yes.
We haven't really been to any haunted houses here. If
And
that's
welcome,
what you
guys.
mean. aside from Halloween Horror Nights, which is amazing, but it's not all year. So my answer is Mystic Museum. That's my favorite Los Angeles haunt.
Yes. So you watch the comments and the movies. It's a lot going on.
We've heard about Terrifier 3. We're trying to convince them to give us a cameo. We just want to die on film. That's all we want. We just want a wicked murder scene, and that's it.
I'd say blast them, but they're good friends, so don't blast the Terrifier people and be
We're
like,
not going to insert ourselves into the plans that they already have.
No.
But
they got a good thing going. We told them that if they need to kill somebody, call us. We'll be there.
We've let it be known that we are available to them with whatever they need. Whether they call on us for that or not, we're honored to just know them and be their friends.
Kansas City. We are going to be in Kansas filming very soon.
I feel like the Signs movie locations were probably mostly on a set, Blitz.
I think so.
Unless
I think
you know something I don't know.
A little bit of both. We never really looked into it. We'll look into
cornfields.
it.
Yeah. That had to be real.
We'll look into it and see, because that'd be kind of fun.
Like if there was a house, that'd be kind of cool.
Poison Apple 21. Well, welcome back. I see the poison apple wore off.
Nah.
See what I did there?
That was a good joke.
You know what, Michelle? Yes. Wednesday, we will die in the Wednesday series.
I will die on anybody's television show. I don't care what it is. I just want to die. I just want a really cool death on film. That's what I want.
So, Michaela, will you guys be in Santa Cruz next week for the Lost Boys screening? We were planning on it until confirmation happened with Days of the Dead.
Oh, thank you, Melanie.
Indianapolis. We almost were there.
Selena.
Another time.
We really love Selena.
We have not been to Calico Ghost Town.
No, it's just regular. No cheese and chives. Just sea salt. Just sea salt. There's like a little kick of salt. I shouldn't really be having salt because of my damn blood pressure, but...
The merch is coming back. I am Kai. But...
Good night, Cindy. Thank you, man.
It's hard to keep the store open whenever we travel. It's really hard. Especially whenever we open it up and then we have to package everything and get it out and get everything ready. So the store's been kind of closed for a bit because of that.
Salty Claws, I'll cry for you too. I'll faint a tear. Dark Ride? I don't think so. Yeah. I'd love to come to Ireland sometime. My mom's family is from Ireland. We're from... It's a cool sounding place. Sounds like cheese. What's a place that sounds like cheese that's in Southern Ireland? I can't remember. I have my genetic thing.
No plans for the rest of the year, Kylie.
Not Cork. I think, well, let's see. It sounds like a bee. No, it's not Gouda.
Well, thank you, Sean. You guys helping me through so much COVID, mental health issues, and a lot more. Thank you guys so much. Happy Halloween, Monster Mania, August. No, sorry. No, Monster Mania in August is not going to happen. Sorry.
Yeah, I've done the 23andMe thing.
Maggie Vargas. Hey. Welcome. Glad you're here for the first ever live, and thank you for commenting. Welcome. Garlic ice cream is good. You're darn right, Super Gremlin. You're darn.
It is not. It is not good at all.
Yeah, it is.
Don't lie to these people.
It's delicious. Eat it. Dip your Cheerios in it.
Oh, that's disgusting. That's so disgusting. Blech. Don't do it, guys. Don't do it.
Natasha Richardson. I watch true crime 80% of the time live, usually. We watch a lot of true crime. A lot of true crime. True crime's good. We try to mix it up on the channel. Sometimes we do true crime, filming locations, weird stuff. I mean, you never know. When we did the Mopop, it was the first time in a while that we actually
Been to a museum.
I would say, yeah, like an actual museum. I mean, the closest thing to that we would have been Icons of Darkness, but that's not really a museum. It's more like an exhibit itself.
Exhibitity.
Excuse me.
Let's see.
Were we supposed to be on tonight's creature features?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Monster. I was so wrong about what letter it started with. Have you ever looked into the story of Billy Sunday in North Georgia?
Wait, why is Livingston a little mad at us?
I love Livingston. I don't think we were supposed to be there.
Well, so a couple weeks ago, we were supposed to. We talked with them about filming, an episode for Creature Features, but then things started happening.
Ireland.
We had an issue with our apartment. We had to end up leaving, and it screwed everything up. It always screws everything up. But maybe the episode that we were supposed to be on was supposed to be aired tonight. I don't know. Somebody said Livingston was mad at us. I'm sorry, Livingston.
I love Livingston.
We love them up there.
Yeah.
And we want to be, and we feel bad. But yeah, we weren't able to make it happen.
Mystic Museum is amazing every year.
Are y'all bringing back Grim Vlogs? What are you talking about, Grim
vlog?
Vlogs?
We never really did a vlog before, did we? Good night, Jin Jin. No, my family is from Munster, Ireland. Munster, like the cheese.
Oh, Angela, I'm missing the creature feature chat for you guys. I won't tell them. You don't tell them.
North Carolina? I don't think we have any plans to go to North Carolina, Jomo. Sorry, sweetheart. Not yet. Not yet.
But we might make an appearance. We probably are going to make an appearance in Glendale, Arizona, the cop central of the world.
Yeah.
If you're a police officer, you know about Glendale, Arizona. They have 4 subways in that town. I ain't talking about the underground train. I'm talking about the sandwich.
Halloween ghouls.
They might have more. I don't know.
Yes, this is literally our full-time job. Yeah.
Yes.
We do this for a living. Oh, Multi Madness, you're so sweet.
What's that?
She says we remind her of Morticia and Gomez. If Morticia wore animal ears and had green hair. Oh, Henry, you're so cute. Have you guys ever thought of opening your own haunt or museum attraction? Jason asked. Honestly, we've talked about doing things like that, like if we retire.
Okay, so
I would love to run something like that, like as a retirement thing.
After
he can't sit still.
After witnessing everything that we've witnessed, there's no way in hell that I think that we could start something and have it be the way that we want it to be.
We see our friends doing it, and it takes a lot.
If it ever came down to it, when it came time to retire, I would buy a haunt or become a partner into a haunt and help create and help make a haunt better that's already there. But starting one from scratch, heckins no.
That'd be a lot.
Heckins no. I feel bad for a lot of the big haunt, or if you're starting a haunt now.
Multi Madness, I love you.
I think anybody who owns a haunt, whether it's a home haunt or an actual haunt, would tell you probably in today's environment, it's almost impossible to get something started.
You know, Jeremiah, I collect a lot of stuff. Unfortunately, Lego did not make the cut on the things that I collect. But that sounds really cool. I didn't even know they were making a Hocus Pocus Lego set. That's awesome.
What?
That's super cool. Oh, you would go to our haunt, you sweet darlings. I love you. I'm
red
gonna
door,
be real
yeah.
honest with you. I probably would not do a haunted house, but I would love to run some kind of a spooky shop / museum type experience.
Yeah. Like we've often talked about having a storefront
Yeah.
where it was like a museum
In
of
like
curiosities
Salem or
and
something
stuff
like
that.
that.
Yeah.
I want to retire and have a shop in Salem. That's what I want. Except it snows there, so we're not inclined to live there just yet.
Ayatollah of
Not
rock
ready
and roll
for
says,
it.
"Hey Grims, we're late, but we
I'm
made
just
it."
not ready for it.
Funny thing is, we're late
We were
too.
late as hell.
Yeah.
Well, not that late. We were like 10 minutes late.
Clothing line.
Yeah.
I don't want to sell rope.
No snow.
Clothing lines.
No snow for us, yeah. He touches. Buy the Warren collection and run it. Man, we don't have that kind of monies.
What's that?
Buy the whole Warren collection and do our own museum with it. Can you imagine? Oh my gosh.
Crazy.
I never thought I'd ever even get to see the Warren's museum, nonetheless own it. I think y'all would be great at it. So much experience, of course, after you get old and retire. Thank you, Jason. Thank you, Roxanne.
Roxanne, thank you. Thank you, Jason.
Yeah, we talk about it as this like lovely kind of retirement idea because we can't see ourselves stopping traveling anytime soon. You know, we're just now getting to go international for our very first time.
First time.
Even though we're going to be over there for a couple of months, for us, it's a small trip because there is so much to see and there's so many places to visit. We want to get out to Australia. We want to get out to Tokyo. We want to get out to Shanghai. We want to get out to South America. We want to go everywhere. Everywhere. I want to see where my parents came from in Norway and in Ireland. His family comes from the Czech Republic. We want to get to Dracula's castle. There's so much to see, and we don't plan to stop anytime soon.
Frank Thompson says he's trying to picture me with gray hair.
Never happened because once he starts going gray, I'll just dye it when he's sleeping.
Although,
no, he would look really handsome as a silver fox, though. He just doesn't have any yet.
I got a few gray hairs in there.
Yeah, but that doesn't count. Whereas if I stopped bleaching my hair, I'd probably be like at least 30% gray. I'm too pretty to pull off being a witch. That's how the best ones get you, man. That's how the greatest witches pull you in. It's all an illusion.
Oh, it's a grim life.
Thank you, Jenkins.
No, I'm Kai. Those are not coming back. We stopped doing anything daily.
Oh Lord,
a long time, to the point where it doesn't even exist. I didn't even know what you were talking about.
Yeah.
Whenever you brought it up. No
Australia.
offense. There are people out there that do dailies. We have zero interest in doing anything daily. We like to just kind of make sure that we're creating the best quality content that we can.
Yeah.
With what we have. And I think we're doing pretty good at that. And I'm very happy with the way that the channel is going too. So no, there's not going to be anything daily. Sorry. It's okay. I'm Kai. You're fine. Oh, you're going to fall.
Well, I was going to push you over to make it seem like I did it.
Oh.
Make grim ears. Yeah, there's so much stuff that we would love to make for you guys, but like I'm just really bad at finding suppliers because most people use like Alibaba and go through China and you don't get to see what it looks like and you had to pay out a lot of money first and I just get scared.
David Bain. I love when you do the videos on the art of the haunts. It's cool to actually see the artistry that goes into them, and it's very inspiring.
It's very cool.
Glad you like it.
Yeah.
Glad you like it.
Yeah, I love it.
Although YouTube is starting to be a little weird about people doing haunts like that from showing. They call it.
Let me scroll.
They call it videos for shock value. They do not like that.
Oh, what was?
And we're not trying to be shocking. We're trying to show art, but for blood, guts, and gore.
Was filming the Jeffrey Dahmer experience surreal?
Yeah, they kind of come with the territory of being surreal. You know, you hear about this, you hear about some of these places, and whenever you go there, and you're standing there and you're walking it.
Thank you so much, Jason.
It kind of blows your mind. Thank you, Jason.
It's always kind of surreal, though, standing in the footsteps of history, as we call it.
Hello, Aberdeen. We were going to go to Aberdeen, but we ran out of time.
Would love to see a Grim Life Children of the Corn with Jessica mirroring the Isaac hat. I would look damn good in that hat. I think I could rock it. Yeah. I grew up playing in cornfields, though. Let me tell you, those things hurt. Corn stalks hurt really bad. They burn. Like they will cut you, and it will burn for days.
Timestamp is 38:50.
If you've never grown up around cornfields, it's not as much fun as people make it look like on television, because no one in their right mind would ever run through a cornfield, because that shit hurts. It hurts. It hurts a lot.
Most prized possession.
Ooh, my most prized possession?
Yeah.
You.
Me?
Yeah. I put a ring on it. Technically, he put a ring on it, and I said yes. Oh, wait. No, he proposed with this ring. So this is technically my engagement ring and my wedding ring.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have two ring, a band and a ring like most people do. So technically, he put a ring on it, and I said yes. But I think I'd put his ring on him. You know what? It all works out. That's my final answer, and I'm sticking to it. If we're talking material items, what is my most precious possession? And the answer is basically going to be the same. What is the one thing that I cannot live without, that I own, that is in my home, and that is my wedding band? Oh, we're so cute. I know. What?
Right?
Now, outside of that, I have no idea. I mean, probably something sentimental, because I'm very sentimental. But he's with me wherever I go. My wedding band is with me wherever I go, and it's really gorgeous. It is a coffin, because, well, we're just about that life, you know.
She's spooky. Spooky and cute.
Wedding band or all autographs? If I had to give up every single autograph we've ever owned, otherwise I would lose my wedding band. I could buy another wedding band, but that's not the point. This is my wedding band. This is a semi-precious stone, so it has all the nicks and the scrapes and the wear and tear that makes it mine.
All of this that we collect.
I don't know. It's like gray. It's a gray stone.
All of the stuff that we collect, all of the priceless autographs that we have or things that have been gifted to us, can all go away tomorrow. It's really just about creating memories.
Oh, that's where it says I'm from, Ireland.
And spending time with each other. You know what I mean? It sounds cliche. It sounds cheesy as all heckins, but it's the truth.
West Evora Peninsula is all it tells me. I'm from the community of Munster, Ireland, from the West Evora Peninsula.
Do you guys want to know a secret? Didn't
really tell me anything outside of that. What?
I'm not going to tell you specifics.
Pacifics?
But who here, show of hands, let's see them. Who here loves the movie Scream? Right? Scream is amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. Right? You guys love Scream? Yes. But occasionally you're going to get the person who's like, no, this and that. I love the movie Scream, but there is one scene in the movie Scream that I absolutely cannot stand.
Oh,
Like, we talk about this. We were editing the video, and I went, I cannot believe I'm editing this scene. And it's one of my most hated in any movie. It's when Nev Campbell actually says a line in the movie Scream.
I remember.
And I can't stand it.
I remember.
I love the movie, but this one thing she says and how she says it irks me, like, to the core.
Are you gonna say what it is?
You can say it. Do you want to say it?
I don't remember the exact line.
It's whenever she's sitting there on the bed with Billy, and they're about to break rule number 1.
Right.
And the way she's talking,
I got you, Snow Dub.
No,
Go ahead.
She says, I don't remember what she says off the top of my head, but how she says it. It's just the way she says it. It's like the only time throughout the entire movie she does not talk like this, except for right when she's sitting on the end of the bed.
She's supposed to be acting awkward, right? Because they just had like a sort of fight or something like that, and they want to break rule number 1. And the way she says it, she's trying to be the shy, awkward teenager, and the mannerisms are like this. And
I said because Nev Campbell was on the screen.
Yeah,
and it made me think about it.
Snowdub says, "Hey guys, love your videos. Any chance of coming to Arizona area? You can cover Tombstone. It's the 30th anniversary this year, and the cast will be there." I was not aware of that. That sounds really, really cool. Unfortunately, pretty much
when is it?
The rest of our year is planned out.
Well, when is the anniversary?
I have no idea. I will probably look that out.
Quick. When is the Tombstone reunion? And is Val Kilmer going to be there?
Gonna set the trailer on fire.
Love you too,
we love
John.
you too, John. And everybody else that's here, we love you too. We do. Yeah. Tombstone is just a great movie. Oh no, he's having a heart attack. Oh, that's cool, Frank. That's super cool. Frank has a signed poster of Tombstone. Like everybody signed it, even Val Kilmer. That's
I didn't say the line.
I don't remember the line. Not exactly.
I'm sure you can find it in YouTube. Just type in Billy, Nev Campbell, Billy and Sydney scene, bedroom scene, and the conversation that they have sitting on the edge of the bed.
It's the way she says it.
Yeah,
too.
The way she says it. It's almost like she's talking. I don't know. I don't get much respect, Nev. You're a sweetheart. When we met you're like being around a cloud. You're so sweet. But that one line, how you say it, it just drives me nuts. Sorry.
Adam asked how he can send us a gift. And if you look under every video that we post where there's that little informational tab, in there, inside the description for the videos, we have a P.O. box. And you can send whatever you like to our P.O. box.
And I changed it.
Don't send anything dead. Someone did that recently. They actually sent us roadkill.
Yeah.
Because they think I do my own taxidermy, which I do not. Please don't send me anything dead unless it's already been properly stuffed itself.
So sometimes it can go like a month before we pick up stuff at the post office, right?
I get it.
So it said, send us something strange and unusual.
I'm not joking.
And we go to the post office, right? And there's this box. It's a box. What's in the box? Is it Gwyneth Paltrow's head? It is not.
We didn't.
Instead, we open it up and it's got a bag. There's something in a bag. We're like, I can smell it. I'm like, what is this? And I think it was like a coyote carcass.
I think so.
Like it was like, it stunk. Like, high heavens. Don't send us anything dead. I will return to sender it to you.
I do my own taxidermy. If they thought that I did, I can understand that because I do like taxidermy, but I don't conduct my own taxidermy. I'm not a taxidermist.
The box reeked of death.
I do like candles. I think everybody likes candles, I would think, but Hollywood Babylon.
Great movie. We loved Halloween.
I want to say
Hollywood
that
Babylon.
we did, Joseph.
What's that?
A book on Hollywood Babylon.
Oh, did they send us one? Yes. Yeah.
We did. We
Yeah,
did.
we got that.
Okay.
Tramp stamp.
I kind of don't know everything that's in our house, if I'm going to be honest. Especially
9
because
minutes. Shoot, hold on.
we just
9 minutes. 47:50.
had some work done for the third time
June 23rd,
for a
25th
leak in our
for Tombstone.
ceiling from the roof.
Alice, I wish.
And we keep putting
Gotta
everything
check to
into
see if he's gonna be
boxes.
there.
So there's half of our apartment, most of like 75% of our apartment is still in boxes. That's what I was working on today even. Merlin, enough said. We normally do autographs from our website, but our website is down until probably July. Outside of our website, we do attend conventions with a table, and we bring our autographs there, and you get to pick from an array of 8x10s, and we have the one poster.
Hey, look, Billy Zane's gonna be there.
Thank you, Snow Dub. Oh, was he in it?
Yeah, he was in it.
I still want to meet him again and see if he's as much of a dick as he was the first time. Because
Right.
you never know. You could catch somebody in a bad mood sometimes. Thank you, Snowdub. Thank you so much for looking that up for us, darling. I'll be your Huckleberry.
Thank you, Snowdub.
You guys, I know that I had a really bad experience with Billy Zane, but I believe in second chances because I love that fucker. And I want to have a good experience. So I don't want us to all think badly of Billy Zane yet. Give him one more chance.
Right.
And if he's an ass that time, then I'll join the crowd with my pitchfork and say,
you know what's gonna happen,
Billy
right?
Zane's a butthead.
We're gonna go to a convention, and Billy Zane and Julia Stiles are gonna be sitting right next to each other at the convention.
And we will just
we're gonna walk in and then be like, "Hey, Grim Life, come here."
No.
And then Julia Stiles is going to throw mashed potatoes at
Thank
me
you, Adam.
because that's what she reminds me of, mashed potatoes. And Billy Zane is going to be like, you guys can suck it.
Thank you, Julia. We love you too.
Thank you, Julie.
Oh, I'm sorry, Julia. I said Julia. Julie. Yeah, I hear.
Is he really just this character from Titanic?
Natasha, he doesn't. I've heard it too that he has like an ego and stuff. But
he paints in the desert.
I thought he painted up at Griffith Park.
I don't think he paints a Griffith. He probably.
No, we saw a video of him painting up at Griffith Park once. Can I send you guys a ham away and rabbit? What is that?
I don't know. It sounds alive. Don't want it.
What?
Have a good night, David Bird.
Thank you, Cat's
Cat's Life. Hello. Melvin.
I want to check the return address on that package. You may end up doing a video on that person one day. You know what? I don't recall seeing a return address on it. They don't always have return addresses.
So, all right. So somebody, I don't know.
I want to say, I don't know. I think you really have to placate Billy Zane. I think you really have to ham him up. You know, like I think he's just one of those artistic ego types, which. You know, whatever. I'm gonna try again. I will. I'm gonna try again because I saw some of his other autographs that he'd done for people, and they were beautiful. You know, he even put a little heart in it, and it was great. And mine, he was like, I got 2 from him, and he scribbled so hard against them that the marker stopped. You know, you had to be pressing hard to do that, and he just not even legible, man. Ruined like $150 worth of merchandise after I paid, of course. His handler did not know what to do. She was just like,
well, all right. So yes, Billy Zane, get 100%. Oh, people have bad days. It happens. We are human beings, right? To be fair, I don't know if I ever mentioned him, and I'm not going to mention him because whatever. But there was maybe I did mention him at one point. If I did, somebody's going to know. One of the very first celebrities that I ever met was a complete and utter dill hole. And
dill pickle.
I always said in person, this person was the worst. This person was the worst. I had never met anybody like him. And you know what? Jessica and I met him a couple weeks ago at Dark Delicacies. Him and his wife, and he was the sweetest guy, like ever, like the sweetest guy. But
he's old as dirt now.
He's old as dirt now.
He's
but
old as dirt
during
now.
the day, like yeah. So when I met this guy, I'm just gonna say it. Screw it. Reggie Bannister. Reggie Bannister. Now, when I met him, was amazing. When I first met Reggie Bannister, the main character from Phantasm.
Yeah, I don't know.
It was in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. We were at a convention, and Joe Bob Briggs, you know Joe Bob Briggs, was sitting right next to him. And I met Reggie Bannister, and then I met Joe Bob Briggs right next to him, right afterwards. And Joe Bob Briggs apologized for the way that Reggie Bannister was. That's how bad it was.
I remember that. Yeah.
But when we met Reggie Bannister, Reggie and Gigi, they were both amazing people.
Yeah.
So, yeah. You just never know.
My maiden name is McQuarrie. Irish. Very Irish.
Have a good night, Mouse VR. The phone is going to die. Any filming locations gone wrong? Merlin, enough said. Not really.
No. Weather.
Yeah, weather. Sometimes you just never know what to expect until you get there.
Mm-hmm.
The video that we're working on now, there's a lot of flip flops. You'll see what I mean. Like there's a lot of time travel. You'll see what I mean. And yeah. Erica, have a good night. Wasn't there someone from Lost Boys that was a jerk too? I don't know. Well, yeah, there was somebody that wasn't really a jerk. I don't know. They just... I don't know. I wish it was different.
I want to meet him again and tell him I love him.
Billy Zane?
Yeah. And maybe you know what? We were his first customers, first people in line when he came back from a break, and he could have just been fucking tired.
Yeah.
It was like towards the end of the day, he could have just been exhausted and like done. I don't know.
Did I ever tell you guys my Corey Feldman story? Have I told you? I told him a Corey Feldman story.
Maybe.
So Corey Feldman, I was living in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and I drove to Youngstown, Ohio to see Corey Feldman and the Faith Movement. It was his band, right? Corey Feldman and the Faith Movement.
That's so sweet. I remember that, Pat. Hi.
And
that's hilarious.
What's that?
Pat, he says we ran into him at Disneyland and we went on a hunt with him to find his sister to get a picture.
Yes.
That's awesome.
So
yeah, we will track down your family.
Corey Feldman and the Faith Movement. So the entire night I was there by myself and I hung out at Corey Feldman's merch booth. But at the time, I think it was his girlfriend or fiance, became his wife. Pretty sure. And was really excited because Corey Feldman and the Faith Movement. And Corey Feldman came out on stage.
I heard it was bad.
There was smoke everywhere, and there was a hole in the middle of the stage. And he came up, stood up,
girlfriend?
And he was wearing this like straw hat, kind of reminded me of Raiden from Mortal Kombat. And he was doing this like weird like hand dance moves, and he started singing. And he started playing his music, Corey Feldman and the Faith Movement. Now, here's the thing about Corey Feldman and the Faith Movement. When they started, the club was packed. When the show ended, there was maybe 20 people left, and I was one of them because I really wanted to meet Corey Feldman. And he
was probably so mad.
He was either mad or embarrassed or whatever. He refused to come out and meet his fans. There was supposed to be a meet and greet. And he didn't come out. And I was so bummed. And yeah. Corey Feldman and the Faith Movement. Yeah. I was so mad. That's my Corey Feldman story.
Me? You're talking about me, Steve? Thank you, Melvin. Listen, man, I know you're trying to be cute, but we were literally just talking about how he's the most important person in my life, and my wedding band is the most important thing in my life. It's not cute to crack jokes like, give me the girl, she can do better. Like, you can suck it.
Suck it,
Suck
son.
it. Don't be cute. Or, as I say in Australia, don't be a cunt. Oh, I know a lot of people hate that word. I love that word. I love it. Vegas says, you guys know where the Tilt Hotel is off of Cahenga Boulevard?
Yes.
I've been staying there for years when I come out to Hollywood. Is that near the one that we stay at?
It's right down here in Hollywood.
Floyd, I didn't know that's what that meant. Huckleberry actually means coffin carrier.
Uh-huh.
I'll be your Huckleberry. For years I've wondered what that meant. Oh, hi, Australia. Yeah, suck it. I said it. Suck it. Don't be cute.
Do to a heart that's true.
Well, you can't have me because I'm taken. I put a ring on it, okay? I put a ring on it.
Help, I've been abducted by a Care Bear with green hair.
Yeah, these are actually Care Bear ears. I don't remember which one he is, and you probably can't see it very well, but it's Lollipops. I don't know which one that is. Suck it, Steve.
No. Well, thank you,
Just
Melvin.
for the Corey Feldman story.
At one point,
Thank you, darling.
if I ever meet Corey Feldman again, if I ever meet Corey Feldman, I haven't met him yet, but
Hello,
when I meet him, I'm going to tell him
Greenland.
that story. I'll be like, listen, I don't want to bring up like whatever, but let me tell you the story.
Exactly, slabbering cabbage. An utter arsehole. Dang, Corey, but you guys have been to the Goonies. Yes. So Goonies House has new owners as far as we know, and they're, from what I can tell, they're very accepting of fans.
The goalest couple ever. What did we think of the new Boogeyman movie? I met Baby Goal was scared, and the Boogeyman gave her nightmares. We haven't seen it yet.
No, I didn't even know it was out yet. Hi, Trinity. Hi, Trinity. Hi, Trinity. Hi.
Trinity. Hello, Trinity.
Oh, Roxanne says she always loves the Feldman stories. He was a dick to me at Spookala. You know, in interviews and like on television and whatnot, he always makes it seem like he's this soft, reserved victim because he loves to talk about his history, right? Hi, Switzerland. And but all I hear about when he meets people in person is he's just a giant dick. That's really sad. Really sad.
Lady Raven 918 member for 1 month.
Share
Congratulations.
Bears. She said it's a share bear.
Share Bear.
He's a share bear. Awesome.
Well,
thank you,
Lady
sweetheart.
Raven.
Thank you, darling.
Hopefully by the end of summer, maybe you guys will come back to Salem.
Suck it, Steve.
I got to meet you guys second to the last time. We want to go back to Salem, Dave.
We would love to.
We love going to Salem. It's just we're so booked up this year. It's impossible for us to go. Well, I mean, we could go for a weekend, but that's kind of like
American
kooky,
Dad.
right?
Wow. It reminds me of American Dad when Klaus was ripping at the end of the song. It was only Steve left. Oh, it's actually Hucklebearer. So he just said Huckleberry, or did he say Hucklebearer, but it sounded like Huckleberry? Thank you, Melissa. Thank you, Floyd. Thank you, Millman. I'm going to have to look that up, man, because I've wondered all these years what I'll be your Huckleberry mean. I thought it meant like I'm your guy. I'm not pew, 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 pew.
We haven't seen Fast 10 yet either. We thought about renting it at home. That's to us. That's a movie that we're just watching our home
I'll be
theater.
your Hucklebearer.
Matthew Caldera, it's Hucklebearer.
I hear it. I'll be your Hucklebearer. That's hard to say. Why would they say it that way?
I'm at the Dallas Fan Expo this. I got my vacation poster signed on the cast 2 weeks ago. Freight Fest. I got my thing.
One of the best channels on YouTube. Thank you for all.
Thank you, Marco.
Sweetheart. Thank you, Marco. Mwah. Who's Tiffany Valentine? I don't know that name. I'm really bad at names.
It is spinning. It is spinning.
Someone asked if we have favorite restaurants that we like to go to when we're in different cities, and the
We
only thing
do.
that came to mind was Vegas, the hotel we love to go to in Vegas.
So Vegas, we like Seagull's 41. Seagull's 1941. It's a steakhouse. Although
What hotel is that inside of?
that's inside the El Cortez.
The El Cortez.
So
right off the strip.
Where were we at? We were up in Seattle or Eugene. I don't know. We're up in the Pacific Northwest, and we got steak from a place. We like to get steak at like Sizzler. But we ate it, and we both got like, I wouldn't say we
Really
got sick,
sick.
but it was just like we progressively been
no,
getting
her
like
last name
more
was Valentine.
vegetarian and more vegan. Like today, like we
Oh.
went grocery shopping the other day.
Yeah, we got mostly meatless.
Yeah, mostly meatless. Pretty much everything was like vegan.
So growing up, I was pretty strictly vegan because I have really bad digestion issues, and I'm kind of coming back to that again, where like if I eat animal byproducts, I just get real sick. But I think when we had the steak that day, it was a combination of like way too much butter that it was cooked in, way too much salt, way too much seasoning, and we were
Spooky
both
Pete's
just
a place
like,
in Vegas. Yes.
not to be
Slice.
gross, but like in and out of the bathroom. It was terrible. We were really, really sick. Okay, bun down. We'll give it a shot. You make a really good carne asada though. Like
What'd they say?
They have a meatless meal they want us to try.
My preference, like I will go meatless unless I absolutely have to.
Story goes he accidentally said huckleberry. That's so much easier to say, Floyd. I'll be your huckleberry. Because bearer is just so hard. Look, I can't even say it right now. I can imagine saying it like in a set when you're supposed to be dying.
Steel made
on camera.
Mance.
I'll be your huckleberry.
We're looking at 1 hour.
With an
1
accent
minute.
too.
1 hour, 2 minutes. 1 hour, 2 minutes. 1 hour, 2 minutes. You know what we haven't done in a while? We haven't. So a lot of times people ask, well, if you guys are doing watch parties, how come you guys aren't talking about the movie? Well, we haven't worked on this movie for one. Usually whenever we do these, it's so you guys can just kind of like watch, have fun. We get to hang out. This is something familiar, something we love playing in the background. But what we haven't done in a while.
Don't get me wrong, I love meat. It makes me sick.
We haven't done a commentary up on one of our own videos.
We've been talking about that recently. So like there's this thing called Premiere.
Oh yeah.
Which I still kind of don't get it.
Well, Premiere is us chit-chatting. But like things like this, where instead what we do is we'll have like 1 or 2 or 3 of our videos playing, and we will talk to you guys almost like a commentary about the videos we do.
Rebecca,
so we're probably going to do that.
So cute. Do it, man.
So we're going to do that.
Lots of soups and chowders and stuff. Oh my god, that would be so adorable. I would love to go to a place like that. That sounds great.
So I think the next one we're going to provide the commentary on some of our own videos.
Some
almost like
Indian food is vegan, but not most of it. They use a lot of dairy. Thai and Indian do tend to use a lot of dairy for their sauces, so it's not inherently vegan. But it can be. It can be.
There's so many freaking awesome options. And we're not trying to like, you guys should do this or whatever. It's not, it's just trying to figure out like health issues on our end, as well as like mental blocks. I mentioned something about the burning of the body, which is, it gets me thinking every single time, but yeah. But what was I going to say? Oh, Jessica brought up Premiere. Do you guys know what YouTube premieres are? So YouTube premieres, YouTube themselves has asked us, hey, you guys should possibly think about doing this.
Yeah.
So basically, the YouTube premiere, Newman 25, I'm editing it now. Not right now, but I'm currently editing it. Do you guys think we should do occasionally YouTube premieres?
It would mean that our videos come out a lot later, though.
Yeah, so a lot of times we notice people doing YouTube premieres at night. We always put our videos out at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Yes, occasionally. So try something different, right? Maybe do like a video at night. We're gonna have a premiere like really like boosted up. I've always disliked the idea of premieres, but I would give it a go. We actually have been talking about going to Hawaii. Maybe I'm up in the air about premieres. I don't know if it's going to be more beneficial
It's the
or not.
strawberry Dr. Pepper. I really love the cream one, and then the strawberry came out, and I can't get enough of it. So the thing about premiere is that basically we're watching it with you live, but we're able to text chat with you in the same chat room as the episode is live, right? So it's gone public, and we can chat with you as it happens. But we put our videos out so early that doesn't seem beneficial to me. I'd rather, I think, just have a late night hangout like we do now, because it works out the times for a lot of people.
Yeah, the
we just watch it together.
Yeah, so like,
and talk about it.
The video will go live at like 7 o'clock at night, and we will be here watching it with you real time.
Maybe,
and then we can
like
chit chat with you guys.
I can see that. Yeah. Matt says maybe premiere for videos like the one we did with Saul,
like a big one.
Like the big ones,
nothing too small, but something big.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we have 2 big filming location videos, but
my thing is like, so you're responding text, right? Look at these nails, man. I can't type real fast. Okay, like.
We'll try it. We'll have a big video coming up. Yeah. Maybe we'll do the.
It sounds a little chaotic, doesn't it? I would love to come to Ireland soon. I don't know if we'll do it on this trip though.
Robert Blick. Wait, no.
No love.
No love.
No love.
For what?
We don't generally like to discuss politics,
so,
Floyd.
Mr. Floyd, we have rules.
What's the rules?
Rules are this.
We never talk about the rules.
We never talk about politics. You will never hear anything politics, whatever, come out of our mouths about anything. Whether we agree with something or not, we never talk about it. It's just too much of bullcrap.
There's so much of it in the world. Everybody needs a space where they don't have to have that going on. This is a safe space against the political debate.
I will say this. I have noticed a lot more recently. I've noticed that there's been an increase where we will post something and then somebody will throw something, a political comment our way in response to something.
Oh God, that has nothing to do with the video whatsoever.
Nothing to do with the video. I will say this. If you are one of those people, all respect, say whatever you want, do whatever you want. But the moment somebody says something political, we ignore it. We won't ignore you or block you, but we just have zero time for it. We refuse to be any part of the political game. 2, sports. We never talk sports. You'll never see us go, hey, did you guys catch that game? Or this is what's happening. Yeah. My dad, God bless his soul. He's an awesome guy. I love my dad. But every time I get on the phone with him, he will tell me the stats and scores of every game.
Every single game.
And I'm just like,
I don't mean to cut you off, but somebody has to go to bed. They were really early morning, but their twin boys just graduated from high school today. So I want to say congratulations to Jacob and John, and Jamie, your dad loves you very much. And that's congratulations, you guys. We're very proud of you.
Yeah, congratulations.
That's wonderful.
So again, congrats to anybody. Class of 2023.
If anybody's here, we love you and we're so proud of you. Congratulations. That's a really big achievement. I'm so happy for you.
Sports, politics, to each their own. Feel however way you want. You'll never hear us tell you our opinions on it, ever. And that's on purpose. On purpose. We keep it out. The third thing is this. We very rarely talk about ghosts and paranormal. Very rarely. We're not a ghost hunting channel. Never will be a ghost hunting channel. To much respect to anybody who does that. Occasionally you'll see it on our channel. if you see anything ghost related, you'll see things like if you've watched our video on the Conjuring house when we went and we did there, we would much rather think of it like this. If a place is haunted and you're a ghost hunter, you would hire us to come in to do the research. And we would put together a video where we talk about the people that died and why they might be haunting the place.
That's show the kind or the movie, dear?
That's it. All right. Enough said.
I've seen the movie,
but thank you,
not
Floyd.
the show.
What's that?
Oh, no, Ruby was asking if we'd seen Interview with the Vampire and Skeleton Key. I've seen Interview with Vampire, the movie,
but not the
We've
show
gotten
yet.
to go to some of the filming locations. We did some videos on them about 2 years ago now. So we've seen Interview with the Vampire movie, and I've seen the movie Skeleton Key. We did go to a couple of the filming locations for Interview with the Vampire and New Orleans. Oh, God.
So let me.
I blanked.
So
Skeleton Key is
some
a good
people
movie.
are saying that is surprising, or we would never do a video on a haunted place. We will do a video on a haunted place.
We just do it differently.
We would just do it differently. You'll never see us sitting in the dark trying to find ghosts and going, "Oh my God, look at this! Did you hear that?" Instead, the video that we would do on the haunted place is pretty much a daytime walkthrough. Not because we're scared or anything.
Floyd. Thank you, sweetheart. No worries.
But
thank you, Jason.
This place is haunted, and it's supposed to be haunted by these 3 ghosts.
Yeah.
Well, let's delve into these 3 people, the real people, and why they died, where they died, especially if they did something in their life that leads into the story. That's what I'm talking about. Sorry. Floyd was saying, yeah, don't worry, Floyd. No, you're good. You're good. You're good.
You act rather respectfully.
Yeah, respectfully. You're good.
There's no judgment there. We're not mad at you or nothing like that.
No.
We like talking about people's stories.
Yes. Walking history. That's what we do.
Walking history, people's stories. And we have been to some very haunted places and we've experienced some haunted things. But we like telling people's stories because there's so many ghost hunters out that you're not guaranteed anything to happen on camera.
Maxwell, but not anymore. Only Halloween.
We could do a whole 2-hour thing. We're going to ghost hunt in this place, and it's just literally us ghost hunting with nothing happening.
Yeah.
And not that wouldn't be entertaining for some. It's just not how I'd like to spend my evening. Also, most of those things happen at night. We travel so much that really just is so difficult to do things like that for us, especially with my heart health and all that stuff. But we would love to tell the stories of the people who are supposedly haunting. Why are they haunting this place? How did they get there? What happened in their life? That's what we like to talk about.
Yeah. Politics on this channel: Red Vines versus Twizzlers.
Red Vines.
That's right. Red Vines versus Twizzlers. But yeah, again,
Red Vines.
Don't ever be afraid to be you. Don't ever be afraid to think the way that you want to think. When it comes down to it, out of everything in the world, the only real thing that you have is yourself and your thoughts. Just whatever you're thinking, whatever you're feeling, just stand behind it.
Oh, that was Pennhurst.
What's that?
We just did Pennhurst, right?
Yes.
Yeah, in Pennsylvania, Pennhurst. It was Pennhurst. My Wendy and I enjoy your adventures. Thank you, Wendy and Blitz. Thank you, sweethearts.
Speaking of Red Vines or Twizzlers, let us know.
Red Vines.
It seems so trivial, but it's fun. It's a release.
The last time we asked you guys Red Vines or Twizzlers, I swear to God, we were deadlocked half and half. Oh, black licorice, Nate. You're on your own then there. I don't do anise.
Or nibs. Twizzler nibs.
Nibs are good. I like nibs. Nibs are okay.
So when you guys go to see a movie, what do you buy?
When we went to Pennhurst, we did do some ghost hunting off camera.
Yeah, I don't think we showed it.
We did not show it.
Yeah. So with that being said,
an us experiment,
if you ever see us in person, face to face,
we did, Paula. We went to the Winchester house. Yes.
Ask us to show you our ghost picture. How's that? Ask us to show you our ghost picture.
It comes with a story, so it's not like, oh, look at this picture.
Yeah. Goodbye. No.
popcorn and Reese's Pieces. Yeah. Mm-mm. The 1999 version of Jonathan Davis. I could see it when he had a little bit of long hair. Yeah. Before, yeah.
Have you ever seen the South Park episode? It was a Halloween episode where corn they turn in. It's a Scooby-Doo-esque episode with corn.
Oh God, that's right.
And their superpowers is they turn into corn. Like there's corn on the cob, there's popcorn, there's like it makes me happy.
It was so cheesy that it was wonderful. That's crazy, Joss. Or is it Yas? Van Dusberg. Black licorice in Netherlands, huh? I never took to it. Could never take to, I don't like anise on anything. Black licorice, anise, gross. I don't like it. It's on our phone.
It's on our phone.
Yeah, it's on our.
Yeah.
Thank you, Melvin. It's on our phone, darling.
So the picture is always on our phone. Either Jessica and I, we both have it. So
yeah.
If
I find it easier, I find it faster.
And just ask us. If you remember, we'll show you. We never be like, hey, let me show you this.
We started Jeremiah. I actually think that I prefer the British version of Ghosts to the American version of Ghosts, which is funny because the lead actress in it and the American version is from the zombie show. Oh God, what was it called? iZombie. I love her.
Also,
Snake Island. What is Snake Island?
I don't know. We also, if you guys are looking for, if you guys are looking for something fun to watch, we recently binge watched the entire first season of Tulsa King with
really
Stallone.
Good, actually.
Yeah, it was kind of like a nail biter. Surprised us.
But we had just finished watching
Boardwalk
Empire, so it felt kind of natural to continue with that. And then some of the actors from Boardwalk Empire were in Tulsa King, so it felt good.
Last of Us was good.
I never watched. Oh no, yes, I did. I keep confusing The Last of Us with another show that has a similar name, and it's like this drama with Mandy Moore as the mom. I don't know the damn name of it, but
Justified is phenomenal. Now I binge watched the hell out of that one. Justified with Timmy Elephant. Timmy Elephant. I call him Timmy Elephant.
Is that where he does a lie thing? No, that's Lie to Me.
And then welcome to Ghost Club. Thank you very much,
Ghost Club, darling. I like Lucifer. Lucifer was a good show. It was funny.
Elephant, not Oliphant. Elephant.
My favorite character, though, out of the Lucifer show is the demon. What's her name? God, she's hot. I'm blank. I haven't watched it in a while. I can't remember it.
We also started watching
Maze.
Bupkiss.
Oh, Bupkiss.
With Pete Davidson.
I don't want to Google Snake Island. It sounds good. I love snakes, but if they're everywhere, I'm not going.
If you want to watch a show that's going to make you go, what the heck did I just watch? Watch Bupkiss. All I can say is Yahtzee.
Yahtzee.
Oh, no.
What a weird thing to just shout out, too.
Oh, it makes sense, though.
Yahtzee.
Man, Pete Davidson.
What the hell? Y'all got problems. Love it.
Scream TV series. Scream TV series was pretty good.
Schitt's Creek was great.
Yeah.
Wonderful comedy in that. Snake Island is for sale. No, thank you.
Merlin Nuff said, any bucket list goals? Here's the thing.
So many.
We're constantly knocking off bucket list goals. Yeah. Constantly knocking off bucket list goals, which a lot of people in life cannot do that. So we're very fortunate, and we're very fortunate that you guys get to come along on this ride with us. So thank you for that. Yeah.
Lamp of the Muse said, hey guys, my wife and I are huge fans. So much so that when we hear someone on TV incidentally say, with that being said, we turn to each other and say, Happy Halloween.
Yes.
Oh my God, that's the greatest thing I've ever heard.
Happy Halloween. Okay, so One of the greatest moments ever in the history of Grim Up All Life and Grim Life Collective.
Hi.
One of the greatest moments ever is at the end of our Monster Palooza video, and our friend Dan behind, he was so excited and so
He's
nervous.
so big.
He's massive, right? He works out like there's no tomorrow.
6'3".
At the very, so I cut it before he says this, but he's like, "Happy Halloween," and what does he say?
Oh
yeah. And then I cut it, but he goes, "Oh man, I'm sorry, I went too soon." And I was like, "No, you're good." But like his excitement is exactly,
it's infectious.
Dan is one of the most sweetest, most amazing man.
He smiles, you
ever.
smile.
Yeah,
He's got this big ass smile, and it's great. He's such a sweet person. Thanks for the party tonight. Grim Life got 2 mentions on Creature Features tonight.
Hopefully.
Did we fuck up?
I think we did fuck up.
Oh no.
I'm gonna have to reach out to him. I'm gonna say.
By the way, for people who are calling me out on cussing, this is Up All Night. This is adult hour.
Right.
Sometimes I forget that I can let one fly, and I'm like.
Sometimes the movies we show has some nudity in it, which is, you won't see it here.
Oh, awesome, Gary. I'm so glad that we got to meet you. Thank you so much.
Nico.
I love you, weirdos. We love you too. He watched Z Nation. I didn't watch Z Nation. I couldn't get into that one.
The zombie stripper in Z Nation was the best part. Whenever she was spinning around the pole and her body fell off and her arm just kept going. I'll never forget that, and the Abraham Lincoln scene.
I'm so glad you say cunt.
The Abraham Lincoln scene.
You know how, like, okay, so my mom's side of the family is Irish, and I grew up in my grandmother's house a lot, and that woman cusses like a sailor. That woman is a sailor. Well, she's dead now, but I mean, so I grew up like, if I liked you, you were a bastard. Okay. You were my bastard. You were bastards. We were bastards, because that's just, I picked it up from my grandma. And so, like,
do you know who owns that house now?
No, but I know you do.
Sorry.
I feel like we've talked about that before.
We did. I can't. I'm sure you could probably find it if you Google deep enough. But this house from the movie, there's a very famous actor.
What song would you sing to Jessica on a karaoke show?
First off,
he doesn't sing.
Karaoke is never going to happen.
He doesn't do it. He doesn't do it.
If I ever was on stage and I had a microphone in my hand and I'm supposed to do karaoke, I'm going to look straight at this one right here, directly into her eyes, and I'm going to say this. Swiggity swooty, I come for the booty. Suck it.
Okay. Most of you Grim Life fans who have been with us for a long time may know the answer to this, but a lot of you probably don't. I have probably mentioned it somewhere along the line. What song did I sing to Michael when we got married?
People don't know your name.
That's Michael.
My name.
I'm
Michael.
Jessica. That's Michael. Maybe I have never mentioned this. Oh, local historic oddities.
What?
He got it. Well, and he didn't say by who, but yeah.
Yep. Good call.
Wow, good memory. I probably mentioned it like once. Oh, Wolf Moon.
Swiggity swooty, I come for the booty. I'll suck it.
Ow. So when
there you go, Michelle.
Michael and I got married, he did vows, which were really sweet. And we hadn't planned on what we were going to say for vows or anything like that. And since we didn't plan it and I didn't have anything prepared, I panicked. And I sang At Last by Etta James to him. And so that's now our song.
Sure.
Because he always said that it was his favorite song that I used to sing to him over the webcam to help him sleep at night.
Yeah. I
when he was in Savannah and I was in Georgia.
Night terrors.
I said when you were in Savannah and I was in Georgia. Savannah's in Georgia. When he was in Savannah and I was in Florida. Yeah.
Dustin, it's way past my bedtime. 9 o'clock. I'm usually ready to go to sleep. It's an hour and 8 minutes afterwards. But yeah,
Clown Cafe
sometimes I
could be a
stay
good
awake
karaoke
later.
song, but that song really gets stuck in your head.
Have we seen a UFO?
Just my shiny hiney.
We went a searching for UFOs out in the desert.
Didn't find one.
No.
No.
They found us.
Let's get arrested.
Let's get arrested. Who owns the craft house? Because does anybody know? Let's see if there's any deep sleuthing going on. Who owns the craft house?
Oh no. I want Werewolf in London to be my wedding song. Awesome. I heard, so there's this guy on TikTok who does these kind of like wedding renditions of songs. At least he did a series of them. And he did a wedding march kind of song to the Sailor Moon opening song. And it was like the most beautiful thing I had ever heard.
Queen is a great band.
Queen is a great band. Yeah.
My favorite song by Queen, I Want to Break Free.
Good morning, Anthony. Good morning, UK. Hello.
Have a good night, Lady Raven. People are just getting here and we're saying goodbye. Good night.
I love that we catch people at like such odd hours. Sometimes like people in France will start waking up and they're like, oh my God, I caught you guys. And we're like, yeah, but we're leaving. Sorry. It's late here.
Well, hello, Steve, and your newborn.
Oh, wow, Charlie. That's amazing. So wonderful you got to experience that.
Nobody has said the name of the famous actor.
I don't even know. I don't know. Get myself a real good time. Hi. Please greet my Capili family from Tondo, Manila, Philippines. Solid fan supportive viewer, guys. Is Capili the name of your family, Marvin? Good night, Snowdub. Good night, sweetheart. Thank you so much.
Have you guys watched Mayhem yet? Or Muppets Mayhem?
Adios, amigos.
Mayhem? Is it Mayhem or Mayhem? People make fun of me all the time for how I say things in videos. It drives me nuts.
Thank you, sweetheart.
Spartan Flow, thank you. I say things weird. Sometimes I say them wrong. Sometimes I fix them. Sometimes I just don't care.
Ask again, famous actor. I don't know. Who is it? Oh, hello, Capili family. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Hello, loves. Mwah. We don't go to concerts as often as we would like. Oh, does he really?
Yeah, he bought it.
Like recently?
Or
is that the one he was in when someone broke into his neighbor's house? No, they broke into his house. It was a year or two ago during COVID, I think. Someone broke into his house.
That's his house.
Sucks to be him. Hi.
Mary B's got it. Michael Rooker. Yes, Michael Rooker owns it.
Hi, darling. Blah, blah, blah. What happened, Truxton? What happened after he bit you? I have to know. Have you seen the show? Have you seen Mayhem? Muppets Mayhem?
I love it.
Truxton says he had a dream where Animal from the Muppets bit his arm. I want to know what happened after that.
I have never wanted to eat out of date marshmallows before in my life.
Oh my God, Melvin, I don't even know the answer to that. And I've heard that story a million times. What was the song Michael danced with an elderly woman while delivering pizza? Extra points. What was the color of his Jeep? Wait,
man, that's a good question.
What was the color of your Jeep? I don't even know.
Somebody should make a Grim Life Collective trivia game.
Oh, I bet somebody could too. Dude, I'm his wife and I can't answer those questions.
That's a good question.
And laughed at me. Man, did you trip though? Because like I would imagine if animal bites you, you're gonna like go psychedelic.
Did you guys want me to tell you
just from the
answer to that question?
Sure, I'll forget it anyway.
It was an orange Jeep.
What? You owned an orange car?
It was an orange Jeep.
I didn't know that.
Jeep Wrangler. And we danced to Richie Valens' Come On, Let's Go.
Wait, you actually danced with the little old lady?
Yeah, I delivered her pizza and she said I reminded her of her husband. It was long gone. She has to dance, so we danced. Because I was blasting Richie Valens from my Jeep.
I feel like you have told me that story, and look, it's been a long 6 years, okay? There's a lot of knowledge in my head.
Pumpkin Jeep.
Every day I push something else because, like, I learned something new. I dreamt I had eyelashes on my upper and lower lips.
Hair lip.
When you talk, did they flutter like... Was it like this? That's wild.
When you talk, did people think you were winking at
Grim
them with your
life
big eye?
action figure.
Oh, I think one exists. There's somebody called Texas Customs who
Oh, did
made
they make
one of
one?
us. Yeah.
Well, mine's easy. Just put green hair, and a black dress on, and it's me, right? Our anniversary is May 1st.
We have done stuff in Melbourne, Florida. Google it.
I never finished Green Queens. I got through like the first couple episodes.
As Edward Cullen would say, Google it. Do you like that? She didn't get it.
What?
Nothing.
Ba ba dum ba. Ba ba dum ba. Ba ba dum dun 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
Are we going to go to Field of Screams in Lancaster, PA? Not this year. We are trying really hard to make something very special happen, but can't happen this year.
Which do you think is a better experience? Indoor movie theater or drive-in? I
Drive-in.
only got to do the drive-in once, and it was really awesome.
Yeah.
Even though I saw a really terrible movie there.
But you got to be careful, though, because if it's too hot, you're not going to have fun. If it's too cold, you're not going to have fun. It has to be just right. It's got to be just right where you can put down the windows, take your shoes and socks off, and kick your feet out the windows and just relax.
Oh, bugs.
That's why. No bugs, too heat, too cold, can't do it.
We were there when it wasn't... It was a little warm. Oh, I got... When the soda's gone warm and now your chest is full of like bubbles, like froth. Ugh. I could sing the Evanescence song "Bring Me Back to Life," but I won't.
Drive-ins are fun.
I haven't sang that song in ages. God. See, okay, I have this problem where I can't just like softly sing a song. Like, I'm a belter. I belt shit out. He's heard me. Am I a belter? Do I sing loud? I sing loud.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah. Do I sing nice?
You do sing nice.
Worst hotel experience.
Worst hotel experience. I would have to say...
I used to have that video on my phone for the longest time, too.
Yeah, we were staying in a place in New York. And it got... Okay, so...
Is that the one where we left? We walked in and we were like, fuck this.
Yeah, it was dirty. It was partitioned walls. It was a Hampton Inn.
Yeah.
And we actually checked in, went up to the room, realized how bad it was, went back downstairs and said, we're leaving. And
it looked like as though this room may have been one large suite at one point, and they turned it into 2 rooms. Whatever. You know, they do that shit.
The Con Motel was actually kind of nice.
The ceiling did not the walls didn't go all the way up to the ceiling. There's like this much all the way around the whole room, so you could hear the TV and people talking.
Yeah. So we go up to this room. There's a gap between the ceiling and the walls that separated both. And I'm like, okay, that's kind of weird. And there was cobwebs and the walls were dirty. And you can hear the TV blasting through the crack in the room next door. So we're like, what the hell? So I open, it's so loud you can hear the people breathing as they're talking. So I open up the door and I peek because the door's open. And it was housekeeping sitting on the bed watching TV.
Oh, that's not even the only part, too. I forgot about this. There was when we first walked in, I don't know why, but there was like what do you call it? Drywall on the carpet.
Yeah, it hit you in the head.
Yeah, there. I walk in and I kind of look down because there's something on the carpet, and I'm like, that looks like ceiling. No, it was asbestos. It was insulation, the pink stuff, and like a little bit of the white plastery stuff. So I look up, and as I start to look up, a piece falls on my fucking head. Like the ceiling in the entryway was crumbling, and I was like, what the fuck? And then we saw the walls.
Yeah.
And then we saw the walls.
So then we go downstairs and we say, listen, this is not happening. We're leaving. Like, we already checked in. I said, yeah, well, we already checked in, but we're checking out. So they didn't so they offered, instead of refunding, they were like, well, we can put you up in our other
Super
hotel.
Gremlin, same.
So we're like, no, we don't want anything to do with your property. Because a lot of times the hotel, whoever owns the Hampton Inn also owns the Marriott next door. They have their own little chain. Nope. And we're like, no, we're not doing that.
Nope.
So we left and we checked in at a hotel down the street, which is a DoubleTree. And we walked in there. We told them our horror story. And they said, oh, you're not the first people that have come here and said something about that place. Mm-hmm. And they actually upgraded us into like one of their best suites, like a honeymoon suite. It was really nice. And we called, it was a Hilton property. So we called Hilton. And they were kind enough to refund us. Not the hotel property, but Hilton themselves. They refunded us. Mm-hmm. Going off on our, anywho. That was our worst one.
I'm only like 20% Irish, and I'm like 40% Norwegian. My sister got the higher dose of Irish and the lower dose of Norwegian.
The best. So if we have an option, if we have the choice, we like to stay at home twos. If we're going to be at a place for more than 3 days, we'll get a home two. Because they feel like mini apartments. Sometimes they can be a little pricey depending on where you are, but most of the time they have the best internets. They're consistently good. They have a dishwasher. They have a full-size refrigerator.
Movie's not over yet. Almost, though.
It's been good.
Almost. Yeah. My mom's side of the family is Irish. My dad's side of the family is from Norway. But I look like my dad, and my sister looks like my mom. So in our DNA results, my sister has a much higher percentage of Irish than I do, and I have a much higher percentage of Norwegian than she does. Hello, Belgium. Hello, love.
I'm so sorry. Floyd says he has a question.
What?
Hi, Michael, and thank you. Hey, Robert. I'm Irish and I'm drinking a Guinness right now. Oi.
Ew.
Worst haunted attraction experience.
I think they taste like shit. I hate Guinness. Oh, it tastes like dirt.
Worst haunted attraction experience.
Worst haunted attraction experience?
Oh, yeah, we did see the Unabomber passed away. I don't know if...
I don't know that I've really had a bad experience so far.
Right?
Well... Okay.
HHN Orlando. Yeah, somebody took the words right out of my mouth, Melvin.
So I was going to say HHN Orlando.
Screw them.
But not because of the whole mix-up with our tickets, but we went to...
Floyd had a question, and then he disappeared.
This was the second year they did the Killer Clown's house, so it was different than the year before. And
Susan
it
Slaughter,
was so hot that people were, like, sweating profusely. They didn't have any air on, and it was an extremely closed-in place, including where you got squeezed past those air pockets or whatever, those ballooned air pockets. And that was kind of really terrible. That's probably one of the worst experiences I've had, just because I thought I was going to pass out.
A lot of people have been asking if we have any interest in doing said filming location, like House of a Thousand Corpses and a couple other places. Somebody just asked, what other filming locations do we like to look for other than horror? Honestly, whatever we're kind of feeling. We kind of make it up as we go, which is kind of scary, but also kind of excited. It keeps everything interesting.
Cookies, yes.
I will say this. I don't like jumping on. At some point, you're going to see the Grim Life Collective do a Nightmare on Elm Street video or a Back to the Future video. But there's so many of them out there that we like digging really deep and going, what can we find that nobody's ever done before? Or just like the one-offs. I love that kind of. I love an adventure. I don't want to just find. I like to go out and seek out things and search for stuff and research it instead of just going, well, somebody else has done it. Let's use their video. So you never know what's going to come. You never know.
Forrest Gump.
Forrest Gump. Thank you, Dark Up. Do a Star Wars filming location. Yes, it'll happen. You'll see. You'll see. We got some Star Wars stuff coming planned that I don't know if we're gonna be able to do it this year. It might be next year. Visiting where Selena was shot. I feel you really honored her. Was it an emotional experience?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. It was.
We had definitely emotional moments when anytime we do Selena, it's hard not
Melvin,
to.
thank you.
Really hard not to.
We did From Beyond. Or no, we didn't. We did The
No,
Beyond.
yeah.
You know, oddly enough, when we did the Selena videos, there was a lot of emotional stuff that went to it, like going to the motel. But probably one of the most emotional parts.
We should interview David Lynch. We wish. We would love to.
Right?
We would love to.
Was sitting at the cafe spot, the table next to the San Antonio River, the little like river walk where they shot the music video.
Oh yeah.
That was kind of memorable for me.
That was kind of
where she got stood up.
The train station.
The train station.
The train station.
The stairs.
That's being turned into a
nightclub.
I want to say nightclub, but it looks way more ritzy than a nightclub.
Yeah.
I don't know what else to call it. It's like table service kind of a place. Gorgeous.
Will you guys go to the 5 Nights at Freddy's filming locations? Honestly, we don't even really know what 5 Nights at Freddy's is. I think there's a trailer. We haven't really watched the trailer yet.
I haven't understood what that was since it came out. I mean, even before it became a movie, like all the stuff way before then, like I didn't gravitate towards it.
But maybe we shall see. Like I said, mood kind of hits us. Then we will.
No me queremos. Man.
I'd like to do Return to Horror High with George Clooney. That would be a fun video.
No me queremos. Look, man. You can't say stuff like that in here. I'll start singing stuff.
The best part of meeting Tom Savini
oh God, not salad fingers.
is this. Yes, everything inside Tom Savini's house and his school was phenomenal and spending that day with him. But ever since then, every time we see Tom,
Sweetheart.
This has been a sweetheart.
We get nervous.
Yeah, like, and you hear these horror stories that Tom is like, he's kind of mean or whatever. Again, he's not. But you hear these stories, especially at conventions, but you have to keep in mind that people are people. You know what I mean? You have good days, you have bad days. And there have been times where we would say hi to Tom, and I'd be like, oh, I think Tom's mad at us. And then he'd be like, hey, come over here. Hey, Grim, Michael, Jessica, come here.
Old.
And he would tell us things. We would just sit and talk. Tom has been the best part about meeting Tom Savini is,
and I say that because he's like
seeing him ever since then. It's kind of like a working relationship.
Yeah, he looks amazing, awesome. And he's still such a sweetheart. And we always tell everybody to go meet him because he's wonderful, and they get nervous. We still get nervous. The man's in his 70s. Like, say hi, you know?
Melvin asks, at conventions, do you have to pay the celebrities for Grim interviews? How does that work? Usually, no. So at conventions, if you ever go to a convention, all right?
We have, though.
There are, well, yeah. So at conventions, the rule of thumb is this. So, okay, a lot of times people will come up and they will automatically start filming you or taking pictures, or they'll kind of sneak it. They'll have somebody standing behind them. Just ask. Say, hey, can I film or take pictures of
Yeah.
my interaction with you?
Yeah.
Most people will say yes. Other people will be like, no, I'd prefer you not to, like Doug Jones on our latest video for the Hocus Pocus. Ask. They were okay with pictures. Ask.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if you say, hey, can I do an interview with you? A one question interview. They might say, listen, I got a long line right now, maybe later on. And if you look and they got nobody in line, go back up and talk to them.
Yeah.
They're there
But sometimes
because they want to
too,
meet you.
If people have on their price sheet a price for
Doug was
a
amazing.
video message, as a courtesy, we will pay that.
Yeah.
Because it's the least that we could do.
But yeah, just ask.
They're there to make money.
Yeah.
You know, they're there to support their livelihood, you know, to pay their bills. So if they were to ask for a fee, I would pay it. Sometimes they just like doing it because they enjoy that. But if they have like a price sheet where they say that they do video messages kind of stuff,
Josh,
then I
more
pay
stream
it.
will come.
Will I ever take lead on a video? Probably not.
We've talked about it. In fact, I was actually thinking about that today.
I am ADHD as hells.
And it might be kind of fun.
I mean, like
Grim Life through Jessica's eyes.
There's been some videos where I do more of the talking than Michael does, but I definitely have a harder time with my concentration. You guys will see me, you know, fucking off in the background more times than I can count, you know.
Well, in this, in one of the, we have a video coming up where Jessica does a lot more talking, a lot more explaining. Where I'm doing the film work, but she's actually, what do we call it? The grim notes.
The grim notes.
The grim notes.
Yeah, the grim notes. Yeah.
So you'll see it.
Yeah. Oh, my ADHD makes so much sense now. Yeah, dude. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's not that I couldn't do it. It's just that Michael has developed this style of filming that is just wonderful, and I love watching him do his thing. And
Grim Eats, yes.
Christina. I don't have. It's not that I don't have an eye for the camera. It's just that it's more cohesive to have one person filming. And Michael has grown over the years with this beautiful style that I just wouldn't want to change it any other way. Now, would I take the lead as far as like doing most of the narration? Absolutely. But I don't think that it would be more of a novice video if I were to do all the filming. He would have to help, and it would get turned right over to being like him filming again. You know what I mean? And that's not a sad thing to say. You know, we're a partnership. We do this together. So, you know, there's parts that he excels at and there's parts that I excel at. And I'm just better at being behind the scenes and taking care of like merch and stuff like that at home.
One of the things that's going to go on Jessica's filming, one of the things that's going to go on Jessica's business card is going to be, and I personally think that you can carry a video all by yourself, like not even a word from me, but just like you just doing you. I think you'd be great. But yeah, I think that you would be a professional bat. Professional bat. Because
I'm going to tell you guys something right now. 80% of the time that I'm being a bat on camera, it's because he asks me to be.
I'm like, do the bat. And she's
like, it's too much. I was like, I do it when I'm, you know, fucking off and stuff like that when you're not looking. And then he'll think it's really cute for me to do it. And I'll be like, okay. And I have fun with it. And then like a video coming up, he has me do it like all the time. And I'm like, people are going to hate you because of this, man. Or me, rather.
I don't even know how many times she does it, but
at least 10
in a video, the Twilight filming location videos, it's vampires. I'm like, baby, do the bat. She's like, oh my God, they're going to hate us for this. I'm like, I don't care. I love you doing the bat. Do the bat. It looks beautiful. There's a scene in the Twilight video where Jessica is standing in the middle of the forest. I'm talking like there's life nowhere around us, right? No human beings.
Sleepy Hollow Cemetery. Ivy Moon Wolf is where we had our wedding photos done.
And she's standing next to this tree where the branches are covered with moss. Like there's so much of it. And she's talking about
Leaves Collective.
She's talking about how enchanted she is by this place. It's like within the first 5 minutes of the video, you'll see it if you're watching this. She's talking about this, and then she turns into a bat because
I'm a bat.
And then she turns and then she starts batting her way, like hopping through the forest. And as she does this, I start walking away from her, and it really opens up so you can see how massive this forest is. And there's little baby bat Jessica running through the woods, and it's the most, to me, it was gorgeous. So every time,
it's not out yet, Henry. It's coming soon. It's coming
every
soon.
time I tell her do the bat, even if it's like it might be too much, it looks beautiful. It's the perfect setting for it. Yeah,
we have fun. We have our own inside jokes. We have fun.
If Grimland Collective wasn't a smell, what would be the fragrance?
I got it.
What?
Ariana Grande's Thank You Next.
Thank You Next.
That's the one we wear, right?
Yeah.
So we were at the perfume counter one day, and I was trying to find a scent that I like because I'm very picky. So far, Terry Mugler's Alien is one of my favorites. And then I happened upon, as a joke, I was like, oh, let me try Ariana Grande's because I never like anybody's perfume, right?
Yes,
I never
Paula.
like anybody's. And
I missed it. I'm going to do them.
It was Ariana Grande's Thank You Next perfume. And I liked it so much, I bought it 3 times. Yeah, it's really nice. And I spray him with it. I spray me with it. Or Nag Champa. I literally keep a thing of Nag Champa in the car because I like the car to smell like that. I'm out of my gourd.
I say it every now and then. I think in one of the recent videos, I say Jessica is going to lose her gourd.
Ooh, Pure Havana. I haven't tried that one yet, but I like the Alien. The Alien's really good. Yeah. I like amber smells. Sometimes I like something a little fruity, but I like amberish kind of. I love rose. If it has hints of rose, I love it. I love rose a lot. Yeah.
All right.
I think it's time to go, guys.
It is that time. Yeah. The movie is over.
Yeah.
Well past bedtime. Slightly hungry.
I have to pee.
Or maybe we'll just drink a whole bunch of energy drinks and play Diablo 4.
Ooh, Diablo 4 is so good.
We were walking through Target today, and somebody was walking by talking to his girlfriend. He's like, I'm really considering buying Diablo 4. And both Jessica and I turned to him and said, yes, do it.
Do it.
It's amazing.
Yeah. We're addicted. We did the preview thing for Diablo 4, and it's so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We play it.
And with that being said.
Yeah.
And with that being said.
Oh, thank you for joining us in another Grim Up All Night. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
All right. We love you guys. Pleasant dreams and screams and toodaloo.
Salutations.
Scooby-Doo. All right. Have a good night, guys. Bye.